Is this thing on? Hello, hello, hello? Yeesh. Okay. Wow. It's been a minute, huh? Is today Thursday? Damn. Why did I choose a Thursday to come back? That's pretty terrible. Yeah, hello, what's up? What's up, guys? I'm back, I guess. How many days was I gone? It's been like 45 days, 50 days. Damn, Brian, you actually stalking me or something. Battle Riffle, thanks for the follow. Yeah, so the reason why I stopped streaming was pretty much for a few weeks I just stopped playing games for in general. Pretty much. Brandon, thanks for the follow. Yeah, so I just wanted to take a break from Maple Story pretty much. And originally I was planning on taking a break for a bit longer, but then the Maple Fest event said the new 5th drop skills were coming out next week, and I was like, well, if they're coming out, then I should at least prep a little bit. Yes, I'll be talking about the DB and Shadow changes, because there's been a lot of changes, including a really big Shadow buff that came out last night, actually. And I thought that was a pretty neat coincidence, that Shadows were getting buffed the day I'm coming back to Maple Story. Yeah, but so for today, pretty much, I'm not gonna be playing as much. Well, I will be like bossing and stuff, but I'll be talking about like updates and stuff. Cause I mean, I haven't really been following what happened in Maple Story since I was gone, so I have a bit of catching up to do. But yeah. Got top Dream Defender again? Yeah, I tried it out like I think last week I tried doing Dream Defender, and I got 2nd place because Culligan's kind of busted, kind of strong. But this week Culligan didn't even like try, so yeah, I got 1st place. Is the Maple memo released recently? Actually, yeah, I read it right before I pressed stream. So okay, so actually bring it over. So I'll be going through like a bunch of the stuff that's been going on since I've been gone. Yeah, so basically, for those of you who haven't seen the Maple memo, 19 minutes ago, they're removing double superior pendant from best in slot. Well, they're basically removing. You can't have 2 copies of the same pendant. I forgot which server had this change. I think it was Maple C. But I mean, me personally, I kind of expected this change to happen, so that's why I've been preparing a Sweetwater pendant and a superior earring. But I guess a lot of people were just hoping that it wouldn't happen in GMS, but like, I'm always pessimistic about that kind of stuff, so I prepared. Yemi, thanks for the follow. But it looks like here they'll be transferring Star Force bonus stats hammer to a superior belt. That kind of sucks. I wish you could choose. I would choose to have it transferred to a superior earring instead, because my belt's almost done. Yeah, why did they choose a belt? I actually have no... You can do this once per character. I don't know if I have any characters other than my main that has double superior though, but... yeah. I have my superior earrings, which have no flame currently. I need a Star Force stat, and then I have my Sweetwater pendants, which have a flame, but I need a star and cube them. So Yeah, I have no clue why they chose belt. I feel like earrings would have made way more sense. But, I mean, whatever. So basically saying, we'll give you an identical copy of a pendant, like flame and potential-wise and star-wise, but it'll be a belt. But my pendant is my spare pendant is 12 stars. So like even if the flame is better, there's no point in transferring it over. But I don't know. I guess it'll benefit a few people. I have no clue. I guess okay, so I guess the reasoning was if we transfer the pendant, the second pendant to the earring, then everybody who has the old setup right now, they basically don't have to spend any extra meso, and we don't want that, right? It's like gotta make players suffer, right? So that is a little unfortunate, but whatever. Yeah. Yeah, but sucks. Oh right, so I'm gonna go over a bunch of the changes that are happening. Mostly with respect to Dual Blade and Shadow Orb. Oh, actually! Hold up. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna go through a bunch of the skill changes that we're gonna be getting, I think, next week. I think they're dumping all the skill changes into one patch, right? Obviously not the ones in the future patches, but like the one that we should have gotten a few months ago, and the 5th job skills, like they're all one patch. Oh, here it is. Regular servers use tyrants. Oh, right. Different face cam angle. Yeah, my face cam right now, it's pretty much just set on my desk. Actually, it's really funny. It's set on a pack of cards. It's a really ghetto setup, but like, it's whatever. Like right now, I'm not worried about that. So yeah, but this is the patch that we should have gotten. So it came out in March. So we should have gotten it in September, but we're not getting it until next week. Yeah, so basically, if you combine all the patch notes, all the buffs and nerfs that DB and Shadow are getting, including last night's patch, which I'll get into later, I actually think Shadow might be the stronger class out of the two, which doesn't mean that it's the better class still, like in terms of bossing, Dual Blades still have iframes and stuff like that, but in terms of damage, I think Shadowers will actually outperform Dual Blades. So yeah, so this is the patch that we're getting next week. It's the one with double Meso Explosion, Boomerang Stab, and Assassinate, like double lines. It's like, I mean, we've known about this patch for a while, so there's nothing really to go over. But so which patch was a nerf? It was this patch, right? Yeah. This is the one with the Dual Blade nerf / buff. So I went over this, I think last month when I streamed. So Karmic Fury is going from 3 activations to 5 at the cost of the damage, which doesn't matter. It's actually better for Dual Blades. However, Blade Tornado is just getting a flat nerf. So yeah, are we getting the latest balance that happened a month ago for KMS? No, I highly doubt it. We're probably just gonna get... We're not gonna get this patch. We're gonna get up to, like, Awake. That's it. I mean, maybe they'll give it to us. Because, I mean, this is only a month after Awake, so... But I seriously doubt it. Yeah. So even at this point, I still think Dual Blades are stronger. A little stronger. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. However, so I don't know how many of you guys were here when I went over this patch, I complained a lot that Shadowers need to get the same thing as this. Basically, give us multi-activation, multiple activations on our 5th drop skill. Pretty much Trick Blade. Just buff Trick Blade, right? And so that's actually what they did last night. So if you can see, this is the latest KMST patch, November 12th, which is basically today. If you read this, Shadowers Eviscerate, which is Trick Blade, has been decreased from 3,800 to 950%. The number of hits has been increased from 1 to 4. This means number of activations. So Trick Blade procs 4 times now, which is actually insane. This is pretty much exactly the change that I've been asking for like over a year now. Are you gonna switch back to Shadow and Awake? I plan to, not right away, because the problem is, okay, one, I don't actually have enough node stones to max out the skills for both Shadow and Dual Blade. And then two, I still don't have a shield, so there's no point in me switching to Shadow when I don't have a shield. But let me see if I can find. Hold up. I think in the Shadow Discord there is a clip. Here. This is the clip of the new Trick Blade. It's actually pretty insane. It sounds so good. And because they're buffing Trick Blade, there's actually a reason to use a cooldown hat on Shadower. So both Dual Blades and Shadowers can use cooldown hats. That actually looks insane. So what this means is, per Trick Blade, so Trick Blade right now does 14 hits, so it's going to do 56 hits per Trick Blade. So, yeah. It's quite not as insane as Dual Blade's skills still, but I think Shadowers are going to be a lot more fun to play. Yeah, anyways. Oh, actually, on top of that, Aran's, mark my words right now, Aran's are gonna be extremely strong. And the reason for that is, well, they haven't gotten any of their balance patches, the buffs yet from this balance patch, but in this patch, Aran's get, so they get 5% attack from their passive, and then Hunter's targeting procs 5 times in a row. And I think this does like 15 hits. So this is a 75 hit skill. And with last night's patch, they buffed it again for some reason. I have no clue why. But is it this one? No, it's not this one. Here we go. Aran's boost then, Hunter's targeting. They decrease the damage, but it doesn't really matter because anything above 1000% you're gonna be capping on anyways. The number of activations has increased from 5 to 7. So 15 times 7. It's like an 85 hit skill. 75 hit skill. Which is, it's gonna be insane. I genuinely think Aran's gonna be like broke into your bossing now. Because Hunter's targeting is also an iframe as well. And the fact that it does 75 hits at 1000%, that's 75,000% before boost nodes. So if you're an Aran main, oh, 50 times 7, right? I was doing 50 times 5. 50 times 7. 105 hits, right? Yeah. And the fact that you can use this once per adrenaline rush, and the problem with adrenaline rush is that it's based it's balanced around Korea, right? In KMS they don't have hard cap, and so Aran's their attack a lot slower, and so they get adrenaline like maybe every 40 seconds. But in GMS, they get Arans get adrenaline rush around every 30 seconds. And so every 30 seconds you can use this skill, which does 105. It's basically another 5th job skill. It's stronger than the 5th job skill. So, yeah, Arans are going to be insanely strong. And this honestly makes me almost want to main Aran again. Except, Aran's mobbing is still kind of painful for me, so, yeah. Are you excited for Zero and Reboot? Yeah, so that's another reason why I came back at this time. It's because they announced during Maplefest that Zeros are coming out December 16th. And yeah, I do want to main Zeros, so... It's kind of unfortunate I haven't saved up any Meso. I've saved up a little bit, but any Meso that I have was gonna go towards my Thief. But I don't know, if Zero comes out and I find Zero fun enough, I might just stop spending Meso on this character and divert all the funds to my Zero. But yeah. Yeah, I'm actually really hyped for Zero and Reboot. So, I don't know. I do want to try playing Shrouder, but I have to fix the shield first. Gotta farm notes for both Zero and Shrouder. Yeah. I only have like 150 note stones. My Kana has 650 note stones from Astral Blessings, but those are untradeable note stones. So I'm gonna have to like farm more note stones or something. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, I gotta fix my shield first. So I don't think I'm going to be playing Shadow for at least like a month or so. But it's fine because I do want to play Dual Blade too, so it's not a problem. So the reason why I have 6.7 build, this is like 100% from bossing. So I went on a hiatus for about a month and a half. For about like 2 or 3 weeks, I actually just didn't touch MapleStory, but then the last 2 to 3 weeks, I've been getting on once a week aroundish just to boss. So, yeah. On my Dual Blade, yeah. Just dismantle them on Kana? Yeah. Oh, actually, speaking of Kana, the new Kana 5th job skill is pretty insane for farmers, right? It's a 60-second like full map attack with a 180-second cooldown. And Kana's, I don't know. And Hiatus got such a bad skill. I feel so bad for Hiatus. Yikes. Yeah. Yeah, it's basically like Mercedes. I'm pretty sure they just like reskinned Mercedes or something. Yeah, but I have a lot of things I need to do on MapleStory in the next few months. I gotta do dailies on my Kana to get more Arcane Force. Gotta get a bunch of Meso for my Thief and the Zero. And I gotta do Oz. Oh my god, I gotta do Oz. Yeah. I have to wait to see if the boss full map that procs Nikos. Oh, that is true. Well, I mean, you could always use totems. If you want like those insane rates, just totems, yeah. Gotta feel bad for Jet mains. What did Jet get? I actually don't remember. I'm like, I know Beast Tamers was like a meme, and Jets was, I don't know. Onto your road to Roar 4. I will resume that in like a week. I don't know. Whenever I get back into farming Meso and I get bored of farming, I guess I'll start doing Oz again. Man, I'm gonna be so rusty at Oz. I haven't done Oz in months. Jet got a ship? Man, that should have been Corsair's 5th job. Why did Jet get a ship? Bring back Corsair's battleship, honestly. Okay. Should I do boss this day? Yikes. No, we can do like a few bosses. Is there a specific day as to when the rebalancing updates happen? So I don't know. Like obviously, like I know just about as much as you guys. But I'm predicting, because 5th job skills are coming out next Wednesday, that all the skill related stuff is gonna happen next Wednesday as well. But obviously, like KMS has still gotten more balance patches beyond the Awake event, so we're not gonna get that. So yeah. Someone's whispering me. Which option on chat if you call it clean? Maybe I'll have on this option. Oh yeah, so so yeah, I would recommend this to a lot of people, but I've created a new chat tab, which basically has everything selected but system. So if you do that, then you won't see all these like tips or surprise style box openings. So yeah. Also, the whole thing with so Maple C, their Awake shop got like triple the price, right? So which means the droplets are gonna be crazy expensive. So I don't know. I don't have enough base to buy all that. I have a link to the recent KMS balance patch. The one that happened last night. It's on Orange Mushroom. So yeah, Max updated it today. You know what, let's just go down some bosses. I don't know. What was it? Okay, it's block for users. So because I've been gone for a while, I kind of left all my bossing parties, including my Black Mage party. I left, so I don't party and boss anymore. I don't do Hard Will, Hard Lucid, Vihela, or Black Mage, yeah. And I'll be honest, I don't really plan on like doing those type of bosses, at least for a few months. I just want to take it like a bit more casual. Like I don't want to be forced to run bosses like at a particular time of the week. Like I just want to play when I feel like playing. So yeah. So for that reason, I'm not gonna be like even attempting Black Mage or anything like that. So. Yep, it's fine, don't worry. I don't have any mods on right now. Well, like basically, like I have some friends that were like wanted to like mod in there when they have free time, but yeah, it's fine. I'm gonna be soloing endlessly at 20k stat. Yeah, so I'll be doing all that kind of stuff. Not only End Lucid, but I kind of want to do that for a lot of the early game bosses, just to show people like you don't have to be completely overgeared to do some bosses. But not today, or like maybe not in the next few days, but eventually I will get to doing pretty much as many bosses as I can on on this character and other characters too. Okay. Welcome back, thank you. Thank you, Harris. Okay. Yeah, but my... oh shit. Yeah, my priority right now is to prep for the Awake event. And Zero. I don't know, Yeah, well, I'll think about prepping for Zero. another time. But you know what? Let's do hard Damien. He's alive. I know, right? I'll be honest. It was the reason I was gone was, one, I just didn't feel like playing Maple Story, and two, my classes started up. Because I'll be graduating in a few months, so yeah, I wanted to catch up on some of my classes at least before I decided to resume streaming. Why do I feel like I'm missing a bunch of links? Oh, whatever. Thoughts on the Night Lord changes? I'll be honest, I haven't looked at the Night Lord changes. I don't care about Night Lord. If you can tell me what the Night Lord changes are, I could offer my opinions on them. But yeah. Like off the top of my head, I only know about like Dual Blade, Shadow, and Aran. Because those are the only classes I kind of care about. Aran I don't main anymore, like I don't really play anymore, but yeah, it's still a class I think is super cool, so. Let's see. It's so hot in here. So, actually, something that's kind of unfortunate is, at least in Southern California right now, it's kind of cold. Like, it's not cold, but relative to what we usually get, it's pretty cold. But in my room specifically, it's like 20 degrees hotter in just my room. So, it's just unlucky, honestly. Night Lord. Oh, the burst skill? Oh, if you're talking about the V skill, yeah, it's pretty good. However, I think other Night Lords would agree with me, and that I think Night Lord does enough damage already. And what they need is an iframe. So yeah, there's not that much point in giving a burst class more burst. It's like, it's whatever. Which computer? Oh, I mean, it's a combination of both. Because the rest of the house is so cold, the heater runs, and then I'm the only room with a PC. It's like 2 heaters blasting at me, and like I can't. It's not like I can turn off the heater, right? So, yeah. Actually, speaking of a new computer, I've been trying to build a new computer for the past few months, but like, parts are never on sale, so I just can't. Like, it'd be cool to be able to stream more demanding games, but I can't. Alright. I kind of forgot. Actually, you know what? Let's listen to Damien music. I haven't heard Damien BGM in a while. Yeah. Yeah, graphic cards? Yeah, I've been trying to get a 3080. For over a month now, and it just doesn't want to happen. We're just going with these buffs. I feel like I'm missing something, but yeah, whatever. Let's just go. Oh, so actually something really unfortunate. The local Best Buy actually did restock graphics cards like 2 days ago, but they restocked it at like 7 in the morning, and I missed it. It's a little unfortunate, yeah. Black Friday soon? Yeah, the problem is the parts that I want to get, which is the new Ryzen CPU and the new NVIDIA graphics cards, those will definitely not go on sale during Black Friday. Yeah. Any thoughts on Kadena? I feel like Cadenas, they're very good if you're willing to go through What is that? What the heck? If you're willing to go through the effort of learning all the combos and just dealing with the fact that there's other classes that can press like one button and do more damage than you. I mean, yeah, like damage-wise and like mobbing capability-wise, they're very good, so yeah. But the skill cap for Cardenas is really high, so I would not recommend it to newer players. Okay, I guess I'm just dead. The new Gog changes will be implemented during the wake patch? Yeah. Oh wait, they're gonna be implemented next week? Wait, that means I have to get... Wait, that means I have to fix my, there's no way that's happening. I'm just gonna be running with some... Oh god. With scuffed gear for a few weeks then. Yikes. I don't have enough Mesa to Star Force my, my stuff. So the problem with... Yeah, so both my Superior Earring and my Sweetwater Pendant, they both don't have a potential on it, and they're both at 12 stars, 15 stars, something like that. So... And it's like 20 bill to get... It's probably gonna be like around 20 bill or higher per item, and I don't have 40 bill on me, so... Yikes. At least for a while, I guess I'll just be losing out on a lot of damage. I'll just be running around with a clean Superior Earring. Superior Pendant to Superior Earring? Yeah, that would be the most logical change. But, I mean, it's Nexon, so... Please let me cleanse. Please let... Oh, okay. You know what? I didn't want to flip anyways. Like, most reboot players don't need belt. Yeah. They should just... For normal servers, they should allow... They should do the belt, but for reboot, at least, they should do the, earrings. Please let me cleanse. Oh, I cleansed! Let's go. I need to focus, or else this boss fight is gonna take all day. Dominator Pendant is 106.5 flame score. Is that good enough to count foes? What is 104? I'll be honest, I've been away from Maple Syrup for a while. I don't know if that's good. I think that's decent. Like, it's not like crazy good, but for anything under, I mean, even for Black Mage, like, it'll be fine. But yeah. As long as you don't think you're gonna regret it, like in terms of actual stat-wise, it's good enough. Mine is 70 plus 5, and I think 70 plus 5 is like 118-ish. And that's not the best either, but I mean, yeah, whatever. What are your thoughts on the Ethereal Alliance drama? Dude, I've been away from Maple Syrup for like over a month. I don't know any drama. What? I don't know anything about drama. But like I always say, drama in MapleStory, in Mushroom Game, it's just not worth it. Like, why? Aren't we all here to just slave away for meso bags? I mean, why create drama, right? 100 to 120 is good. Yeah, no, it's definitely good. It's just, I don't know if you're the type of person to care about min-maxing, right? Like, anything above 100 is... Yeah. Some dude flexed the 109 strength, 6% all stat. Pretty lucky. Yeah. I mean, but really, like, what is 20 stat gonna matter in the end? Unless you do that for every one of your equips. But in a vacuum, 20 stat isn't gonna do anything, realistically. I'm dead here. God damn it. I think it's okay to set up lower for Dominator compared to CPAP, Mark? I mean, that is true. See, my personal experience was I had a transposed monocle, I think, which was about 100 stat. I think it was like 95 or something, and it had a bunch of secondary stat on it. And I thought it would be good enough because I spent like billions of meso on it, and I was just getting pissed off, so I decided to settle for like about 100 stat. And then about a year later, when I decided I was gonna be a lot more like serious about gearing, I decided that that wasn't good enough. It was my earring, I think. So I basically ended up wasting about 30 something bill, 20 something bill plus, to remake my earring. So as long as you think you're not going to be remaking in the future, like you're certain, then yeah, it's whatever. I was just kind of pissed off that it was like sub 100. I feel like as long as it's above 100, it'll be fine. CPAP is a lot rarer. That is true. Although, I forgot which patch it is, but they're making Papaletus mark a lot more common, so yeah. Okay, wow, I am running really, really slow. Okay, whatever. I guess it's just inevitable if I stream, because my runs are just going to be a lot slower. Actually, funny story. When I got back to playing Maple Story, I actually ended up throwing away this damage skin on accident. Because for those of you who don't know, this is my favorite damage skin. And I tried to equip it, and I ended up throwing it away. So I had to get it GM'd back. Like, I don't know, I think I have a tendency to just throw away valuable stuff. Because I've thrown away my arcane weapon before, too. So, thanks. I don't know if they were gonna increase the drop rate of eye patch though. Like that'd be pretty good. Like I don't really want an eye patch to wear, but it'd be cool to anvil. So yeah. Unit damage skin is better anyways. Yeah, a lot of people were pretty excited for it. Me personally, I don't really like the unit damage skin. Like I don't really care. If there was a unit damage skin version of this skin, then I would probably use it. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not really a big fan of the base damage skin. So unit version or not, I'm not a really big fan of it. It's gonna be like a 20-minute run at this rate. Yikes. Oh, actually, so one thing I realized with all the shadow changes is that I could probably actually solo or Lucid as a shadower. Once like all the buffs come in, I think it might be possible. Because I mean, we all know like it's possible as a dual blade right now. That's not anything special, but as a shadower, I mean, that would be pretty pog. I do need... I should be fine. I should have enough no stones for at least the dual blade 5th chop skill. I should have enough on release day. If not, I'll just farm a bunch more. But ooh, this is gonna be. So my goal, once the new skills come out and the new balance patch, all the balance patch comes out, I want to make a bunch of, like I want to make a bunch of minimum gear bossing videos for dual blade and maybe shadower, and then I want to make a comparison video for like every boss with same gear, dual blade versus shadower. I think that'd be pretty interesting. And pretty fun to do. I'm not trying to. It's not like I'm trying to show off how good shadowers are. Yeah. Wait, am I dead here? Wait. Oh god. This is kind of scuffed. Bruh. Please. We're good. 12 minutes in. My ultimate goal for Damien is probably like a, I don't know, 14-minute clear? 13-minute clear? I think that would be, I think that's like my end game goal. But, yeah. Actually, what's kind of disappointing? Okay, so last night I was about to go to bed, and I remembered that the KMSD patch was coming out, and I honestly thought we were gonna get Grandis content, like new Grandis content, like new bosses or a new area. I was really hyped about that, but then I read the patch notes, and it was like nothing. I got pretty disappointed, and then I saw the Shadower change, and I was like, okay, wait, this is this is actually pretty good. But I think a lot of people are really looking forward to Grandis content. Oh wait. Oh my god. Can't wait to get hit with new dailies. Yikes. Are you gonna be comparable after 4th B line update? I think even with the new balance patch that's coming out next week, it's still not going to be there. I think dual blades are still going to be better, like more damage wise. I think dual blades is still going to be higher damage, but with the latest trick blade patch that's coming out, like in like 6 months our time, right? I think after that, shadowers will be just as good, if not higher damage. But I would still say dual blades will be better bosses overall. Yeah, but if you're just looking at pure damage, which, you know, a lot of people do, I think Shadows will actually be higher. I mean, not that it really matters when there's classes like Adele and Kana still alive. I'm at bind here. I really hope Kana's new skill doesn't do a lot of damage. I just hope it's a mobbing skill. Otherwise it's gonna be a little disgusting. Wait, what did I die from? Oh, Mark. Yikes. Oh, did Maple Sea already get their new 5th drop skills? Oh, less than 1%? Alright, that's what I'm talking about. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Like, let's be real, Kana doesn't need more damage. The fact that they're getting they're basically getting 2 iframes, right? I think that's good enough. And nobody's complaining if Kana gets better mobbing. Like, I'm pretty sure most of the complaints are about bossing anyways, so yeah. And poor Hiatus. I actually think, me personally, I think the Hiatus new skill is pretty cool. But, like, oh my god. Actual utility-wise, apparently it's not that great, so I don't know. Hayato needs a line story update as well, but I don't know if they'll ever get one. If I would, Kanas need iframes to outside of E form. I mean, do they really though? Do they really? Oh, come on. Let's keep running into their hands. But I mean, I'm really not complaining because my Kana doesn't mob. Like, it's funny to say, but my Kana doesn't mob well enough in the maps that I wanted to mob. So the fact that they get another mobbing skill is pretty good. Because I only farm in what's it called? Tenebris? Yeah. So some of the maps there are a little too big. So getting another mobbing skill is pretty good for me. Imagine having a panic iframe. Well, okay. The thing is, it's not a pure iframe. Okay, it's not a pure iframe though. You need to have, like, granted the summon condition is pretty easy to meet, but you have to have 60 seconds of summon uptime before you can cast a skill, right? So it's not like you can use the iframe right off the bat, like right at the start of a boss fight, unless you summon outside. Yeah. But I think it was best case scenario. Like, other than giving, like, in my opinion, like, the best case scenario in terms of balance would be just give Kanas, like, a useless skill, right? But obviously if they do that, then all the Kana mains are gonna cry, and that's like half of reboot. The next best thing is to give them a skill that does no damage, but somehow helps them utility-wise. So you know what? I think it's for the best. Oh, this is a long run. Whatever. Wait. Oh my god. And I'm gonna have to relearn how to boss all over again with Shadower. The problem is, Shadower, it's pretty dependent on your keyboard setup. With like stick keys and all that. And I changed my keyboard. I went from a full keyboard to a 65% keyboard, and my keyboard layout is completely different, so I'm gonna have to relearn Shadower all over again, essentially. Yikes. Oh, man. Wait. Is the Awake Shop is gonna be out when Zero is out, right? Does that mean the Fairy Heart's gonna be available for Zero? That's actually pretty good. Like, regardless of the fact that it's gonna cost 6 bill or whatever. I mean... You know what? The one thing that I am kind of peeved about though, it's the fact that we're getting a cash transfer event now and Zero's coming out in like 1 month. That's actually so well played by Nexon. Just screwing us over. I would have liked to transfer stuff over from my from this character and my Adele. Ooh, a drop. Another dagger. Dude, I don't get why I get so many daggers. I don't need daggers. This is my 6th Absolab dagger. What the heck? Stop. Stop. Where have I been? I've just been chilling from yeah, I've been mostly like playing other games and doing classes and stuff like that. But I'm back now, so yeah. Another dagger. Can I do anything with these daggers? Because like, look at my inventory. It's actually ridiculously bad. It's just so bad. Like, I have 3 spare slots. Wow. I have 7 minutes worth of buff left. I guess I'll do Gloom, maybe. And Gloom, yeah. I need a Star Force event to happen now, so I can at least get rid of, I guess, the pendants or the earrings. I need. I don't have space. Can't do this anymore. Yeah. Spills in MSC. What if they increase the prices even more relative to MSC? Like they hit us with like the fat 10 bill heart. Yikes. Yeah. Hopefully it's not, but I'm like 99% sure they're gonna inflate the prices. Like I'm pretty confident. How much stat is needed for Gloom? For normal Gloom? It's actually very easy. If you're a dual blade, it's very easy. I would say it's probably even easier than Lucid. Well, damage-wise, it's about the same, but yeah, the time it takes for me to clear Gloom and Lucid is about the same. So if you have the damage to clear and Lucid, yeah, you have the damage to clear Gloom. It helps a lot if you have Oz rings. Obviously, most earlier game players won't have Oz rings, but like Ring of Restraint, and if you're a Dark Side class, Risk Taker is very, very good here. New camera angle? Yeah. Oh, bosses, this is normal Gloom. It's in Moonbridge. Make sure DB Trinode after Gloom. I mean, sure. I don't know. Like, that's one of the requests I get the most. It's can I see your Trinodes? I don't really get why though. It's because like there's nothing like everybody's Trinode should be the same. So like just yeah. But whatever. I will show my Trinodes after this. Oh, speaking of Trinodes, I have to switch my. Oh, there was another change that was happening to Thieves. Sudden Raid is becoming a 15-hit skill, which is actually insane. Because Sudden Raid caps way too easily. So all the Thieves are getting more lines with Sudden Raid. Like Sudden Raid is actually going to be a damage skill now, which is pretty pog. I'm gonna have to change my my Shadow nodes to include Sudden Raid because they don't include Sudden Raid. Yeah. So if you're a Adventure Thief and you don't have Sudden Raid in your boost nodes, you should definitely start converting to Sudden Raid because it's gonna become pretty nice. Where have you been? Took a small break? Yep, I took a small break from like gaming in general and streaming. Oh, I messed that up. Oh, I messed up. I messed up. I messed up. Yeah, you didn't get that far? Yeah, it's fine though. To be fair, there's not that much reason to be doing normal Gloom. The only valuable thing that normal Gloom gives is like passes for Black Mage, and Black Mage is kind of not a thing for most people, so. Uh-oh. It is a really cool boss. I really like the redesigned Gloom. Like the old Gloom was really annoying, but this Gloom is actually one of my more one of the more fun bosses to do. Yeah. So right now I'm probably gonna just be not playing like a crazy amount. But once the Awake patch hits, especially when Zero hits, like I mean, the Awake patch itself doesn't really have that much content, right? Like it probably has dailies, like coin capping dailies, but like I don't really care about that. But once Zero comes out, I'll probably be streaming Zero like almost every day or something. Wait. Oh. Oh, that was bad. I took too long to buff. Whatever. Yeah, so I mean, for now I basically removed doing Black Mage off my to-do list. Yeah. Unless someone has like a party and they like really want me to join. Like I'm not gonna bother with Black Mage for now. But my goals for now is to be able to solo every single boss under Black Mage. Probably both as a dual blade and a shadower. I think that'd be, yeah. Wait, no. Target for players to hit 275. I don't know if I'll ever get another character to 275, I'll be honest. I was trying to level up my Kana. I mean, not like specifically level it up, but I mean, it just gets levels as I get Mesa with it. I don't like bother suiciding or whatever, but yeah. Maybe someday I'll go for 275 on my Zero, but I don't know. I'll see. Like, I'm really optimistic about Zero, but I mean, I don't really know if I'll end up liking Zero that much. So if I do, then I mean, I can go for 275. But yeah. Go like with H will. I mean, obviously, I can't do H will like with my current gear. Even with the new 5th drop skill, it's just not gonna happen. But I feel like around, I don't know, give it like 3 months, I could probably do it. Has any other dual blade soloed hard duel yet? I haven't been keeping up with like solos. After like Ornstein soloed H will, I haven't really been keeping up on that. But yeah, solo hard lucid, which is pretty easy, relatively. Solo hard will, chaos dark nail, hard gloom, and V Hella. That's my to-do list right now, pretty much. Nicole solo, like I said, I don't know. He probably did. I mean, he definitely has the gear too, but I wouldn't know. A Phantom solo. Oh, actually no, I did. I think I did see the Reddit post. I didn't look at it. I don't actually watch it, but I did see it though. Who said Phantoms are weak, right? Wait, what? Oh, please. Just want to kill it. And we're good. Okay. I mean, Normal Gloom actually isn't a bad source of Meso. What is it like? I think it's like 150 million Mesos for, what was that, 8 minutes? That's actually still not too bad. compared to farming. So. Did I do Dream Defender this week? I don't think I did. Let's see what the rankings look like. It's Thursday and nobody has tried. I guess I could go for it later. Once I have the ooh, gold flower. So I wasn't playing Maple Story, but I did log in like once a week to collect Legion coins. So I do have a bunch of Legion coins, so I can farm a lot. I can buy a lot of coupons. But I need to craft wealth potions actually. I'm like completely out of wealth potions. 35k Adele does more damage, 50k Phantom. I'm really surprised they haven't nerfed Adele yet. It's been like almost a year, in Korea at least, like about a year since Adele has come out, and still hasn't gotten nerfed, which is kind of sad. It's probably gonna happen, but yeah. Where have I been? I have been chilling. Just, yeah, I don't know. I haven't been playing Maple Story, so I haven't been streaming. Alright. So I guess everybody's priority is they're gonna be scrambling to make a Sweetwater pendant and superior earrings. Should I just go for it? I mean, they'll probably announce it as a Star Force event, right? With the patch notes. I'm never gonna have enough base to Star Force to cube my shield. It's gonna be stuck like this forever. Whatever. Ugh. You'd rather that they buff everyone else, but yeah, nerf would be fair. I mean, I feel like Adele is a little too strong. If every class was on the power level of Adele and Kana, I feel like the game would be too easy. You can transfer pendant into Viela pendant. Viela pendant, Lamo. I have to actually do Viela. 12-star pendant. Hey, you know what? It's fine. Soon, everybody is going to be in the same situation as I am. With a scuffed earring and a scuffed pendant. See you back in action? Thank you, thank you. Yeah. Imagine getting SOS. True. True. Yeah. I should just throw away all this useless Absolab gear. I should just chuck all my Absolab Blade Lords away. I need the inventory space. Ugh. Okay, whatever. We'll continue bossing. Increasing the drop rate? Yeah. But I mean, has it been confirmed what the new drop rate is? Like Eye Patch and Berserked and like all those like super rare drops. Has it been confirmed in Reboot that it's actually common? Because if they don't drop like at least once every like 2 months, like it's still gonna be oh yeah. I did promise note stones. Why do you even have so many Absolab daggers? So this is my original dagger. This is my original dagger, the one that I used before I got Umbra dagger, and all this other Absolab gear I picked up from Hard Lotus and Hard Damien. So yeah, and these are my trinodes. Yeah, I mean they're pretty standard. Blade Clone, Blade Ascension, Asura, Phantom Blow, Southern Raid, and Blade Fury. Like, there's only a Dual Blade only has 6 good skills. So, yeah. You just want your CPAM. Oh, you still haven't gotten it yet? Yikes. I should throw away my spare CPAM marks too, honestly. They're just such a waste of space. Your decent skills are so low. Listen, I don't farm like 10,000 node stones like every other player does. I don't have spare node stones. I mean, I did, but I used it on my mules. I'd rather get my mules boost nodes to level 60 rather than level up my current decent skills. Pat mark doesn't exist. True. Just like chuck them away. Now I'll keep it. Yeah. I think someone in my guild said there's gonna be like a 1 in 5 chance once the changes hit. I don't know if that's true, but anything above 10% I think is pretty reasonable. No, I mean even 10% is pretty high. Yeah, but somewhere around there I think would be pretty nice.
You must be my boss.
21 starter pepper level 300? Holy crap, 300? You know, my wrist is still messed up from grinding to 275. I don't think I can handle 300. There's no way. Dominator pendant doesn't exist? Yeah. See what's wrong with your notes? What is wrong with your notes? What is this? What am I looking at? I don't know what I'm looking at. Why do you have none of your boost notes equipped? Interesting. TV mobbing is getting a buff with new V though. I wouldn't call it a big buff. It's not gonna make it that much better. Also, if I were to level up to 300, suppose I would have to mob as Shadow again, or as on this character, which I actually will have to. I'll get that. I'll get into that in a little bit, but Shadow are just so much more efficient at farming, and the fact that it gets 20% more meso means over the course of, like, if you think about it, Night Lord has 10% extra drop from Showdown, and Shadowers have an extra 20% meso. If you're going from 0 to 275, that's like 500 hours to 1,000 hours, right? And every hour you're getting like an extra 50 mil from the meso passive. So just from the Shadow passive alone, you're getting an extra like over like tens of billions of meso. So yeah. Oh, you're World Reaver? Oh. Doesn't it still cap though? Isn't World Reaver like insanely high multiplier? Or DB's 4B isn't good. Yeah, it's not, and honestly, I'm fine with that because Dual Blade is kind of strong, and honestly, all they really need is more lines. They don't need more damage, right? And yeah. Oh, so actually, this week or the past week, I got this Pink Bean Cup. It's 40 plus 6%. And I know that's not that great, but I've literally spent like 300 flames, both E flames and red flames, on my cup. And I've got to nothing above 70 stat. And so I'm really happy to have picked up 40 plus 6. Because 40 plus 6 is about 100 stat, if you combine the secondary stats, so yeah. My journey to freaking flame this cup is over. Ugh. 10% drop only applies to Showdown through Showdown. Yeah, that is true. But I'm making a point, like, even if Dual Blade's mobbing is great, like they can kill a lot of mobs per like second or whatever, Night Lord and especially Shadow is just a lot better because they have built-in bonuses. Okay, gotta make sure I don't accidentally chuck out something valuable. Just have 3 spaces left. Yikes. I heard that Shadow's like 4th job is also kind of lackluster. I think in general the 4Vs were pretty like they were a lot less impactful for most classes compared to the other classes. The previous iterations of 5th job skills. And I think that's okay, because I mean, yeah. I think Dual Blades is about 4 to 5. The new 5th job skill is about 4 to 5% of their overall damage, and I think Shadowers is about 10 to 12%. So, if you look at it that way, Shadowers' 5th job skill is about twice as good as Dual Blades, but yeah. I don't really care anymore because Trick Blade is getting a 4 times buff, and you know what? I'm actually so happy about that. Like, yeah. Your hard boss party says that max drop rate is 200%. I believe it is. That's what the wiki says. But yeah. I don't know. I mean, it doesn't hurt to put on like full drop gear and then put on a spider, like whatever. That's what I do. So, did you Meso farm on Akana or is your Dual Blade self-funded? I would say, okay, it's kind of complicated because I have a lot of other characters that I mained for a while, so I've probably dropped like tens of billions of mesos on other characters, and I've grinded to 275 right as a Shadower, and so I made a bunch of meso along the way. So if you're looking at it just from the standpoint of like pure amount of meso, like I could have made all these equips, my current equips, with the amount of meso that I farmed on just my Shadower. However, the reality is like a bunch of meso that I farmed on my Shadower has gone into other characters, and a bunch of meso that I farmed on my Kana has gone to my Shadower or on my Dual Blade and other characters. So, like, it's yes and no. The fact that it's self-fund, yeah. Is who 95? Thanks for the follow. Night Lord is 20 to 25%. Really? A bit higher than I thought. I thought it was like 15. 20 to 25 is really strong. Did they buff it? Because I'm pretty sure it wasn't that high when it first came out. There's no way. Yeah. Would you consider cooldown half for Shadow with the Trick Blade change now? Yeah, I would argue that it's about even now, because the reason why it's good on Dual Blade is because 2 skills benefit from it really well. Shadower, it's now that only Trick Blade really benefits from it. But I would say, like, me personally, I was just gonna keep this hat regardless because I like to switch between Dual Blade and Shadower, and I'm not gonna make another 22-star hat. That's just, I'm too lazy. So, yeah, I would say 1-line cooldown, 2-line stat hat is probably as good as 3-line. Yeah, or -4 cooldown is probably just as good. It really depends on where you are at the game. So if you're like early game, then I think the all stat would benefit you more. But once you start capping on all your skills, you don't want more damage, you want more lines, and cooldown reduction means more lines. So like for someone like me who's approaching the point where Trick Blade will cap pretty much all the time, I would want cooldown hat the later I get into endgame. Like I'm like nowhere near done with my gear. Like I can still get a lot stronger. So for me right now it's like iffy, but I think eventually cooldown hat should be better. I mean, because like cooldown hat, it still does affect your other 5th drop skills. Like it is only like minus 3 seconds. But if you think about it, Sonic Blow theoretically has like a 30-second cooldown, so it's like that becomes like a 27-second cooldown. The new 5th drop skill that's coming out, the Forfeit, that's a 90-second cooldown skill. And with Mercedes Link and cooldown hat, it comes down to around 80. So yeah, it's not the worst. It's definitely more fun to play with a cooldown hat. And I think if you're trying to prioritize like fun, then yeah, go for a cooldown hat, definitely. Can you get a 12-hour stream of you farming in side path? I've never farmed 12 hours in my life. Not even when I was grinding to 275. My wrist just can't handle it. Also, I don't farm in side path. I only farm in Labyrinth. This lower Arcane River is just, it's too crowded. It's too meta. So I just stay away from it. My eventual goal is to move to Lemon and farm in Lemon, but yeah, my con is not 255 yet, so. What base style is that? It is, so I mean, because of coronavirus, I have a mask on, as everyone should, but yeah, this is what yeah, I think it's called the Chucklehead face, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Chucklehead face. Covered with a mask, so. You know if cooldown hat will reduce the passive cooldown on Forfeit? Yep, cooldown hat works on passive skills. So I think the cooldown for the Dual Blades Forfeit is 14 seconds base. So with the cooldown hat and Mercedes Link, it's gonna, for me, it's gonna be about 10 seconds-ish. Like 9.8 seconds cooldown. Yeah, so it's not bad. It's like, what is it, 40 lines-ish? 40 lines, 50 lines? Every 10 seconds? So yeah. Are you planning on going Arcane? No, not on my Dual Blade. I am planning to go on it on my Zero. Like, I'm planning on just going like 17-star Umbra on my Zero. Because we're starting... Actually, that's only if the shop actually sells droplets. Because we're starting to see the trend here that where event shops for Reboot actually sell droplets. And the fact that they're increasing droplet rates. If they do actually sell droplets, then I'm willing to buy droplets. Like, even if they're like 150 mil a pop, I'm willing to buy droplets for my Zero. I wouldn't mind going 70-star Umbra. Are you planning to go getting a CD hat on Zero for Ego Weapon? I don't think so, because I think Ego Weapon is the only short cooldown 5th drop skill that they have, right? The first one is Chrono Break. The third one is Joint Attack. I forgot what their second skill was. But I don't think any other skill really benefits from cooldown reduction, so probably not. Like, unless I roll like a 1-line cooldown, 2-line strength, then like sure, but yeah. Where to farm as a Shadower that can't get into lab? Well, first of all, I just wouldn't recommend farming for the next week. Or for the next 6 days until the buffs hit, but if you have Totem, you can probably go to Radiant Temple. Once the buffs hit, once the shatter buffs come in, you can probably farm like at most maps. If you're Mace Explosion 2-shots, you could farm at like most maps. Radiant Temple or like any of the bigger Arcana maps. If you can 2-shot Moonbridge, then I would recommend like Void Current 3 or something like that. It also depends on what the burning maps. I don't know what the burning is like, but yeah, burning is pretty good too. Said you're gonna train on your DB again earlier. So, oh yeah. So, The reason, okay, so there's another reason why I don't farm in Arcana, like everyone else does, right? Everybody else farms in Arcana or Sphera for droplets / Meso. The reason why I don't do that is because of familiar cards. That's the big reason. And so I'm basically right now I'm collecting a bunch of familiar cards, and my goal eventually is to get at least like 2 or 3 unique familiars on my DB, and maybe my like other characters as well. But to do that, I need to get a bunch of copies of the same mob, which is what I'm doing right now, and then I have to manually take those familiars out and kill mobs with them, right? So that's how you evolve familiars. And so that means I'm gonna have to kill like tens of thousands of mobs on this character. Like I can't do it on my Kana. And so I'm probably gonna, that's another reason why I'm gonna be switching to my Shadower, because Shadower just farms way faster than Dual Blade. So yeah. The buffs aren't happening till December? Oh. Well, I don't know. Whenever they happen, I will be, yeah. Does Nightlord's new skills passive work with Showdown? I have no clue. I really don't know much about Nightlord. Are you thinking of swapping back to Shadow after the patch? Not immediately, but eventually I definitely will be. Yeah. My priority right now is to get my earring and pendant done, because of the double superior pendant change that's happening next week. And once that's done, I might work on cubing my shield to something decent. I'm not looking for 3-line attack, although that would be nice. As long as I get like something decent, like 2-line attack or 1-line boss, I'll probably switch over to Shadower. Yeah. But here's the thing, it's like everybody else is they want 21-star or 22-star Arcane Umbra, right? Like I've said this before, but like I don't know why they're doing that. Because farming familiars is probably a better usage of your time right now. Because if you think about it, you farm like 100-something hours and you get 1 spare Umbra piece. And you need like maybe like 2 or 3 of those to get 21-star Umbra. And the gap between 22-star Absolab and 21-star Umbra, or like 20-star Umbra or whatever, 21-star Umbra, it's not even that big. Why spend hundreds of hours farming droplets right now when droplets are getting buffed in a few months, right? You can farm then. Why not spend that time right now farming familiar cards? And within a few hundred hours, you can definitely get at least 1 good unique familiar, and that damage gap between an epic familiar and a good unique familiar, is probably just as big or even bigger than like getting an extra star on your Umbra gear. So yeah, like I'm not really sure why. I think the smart move right now is to just farm cards. You're at 90% boss from boogies? No, that's the thing though. I'm not talking about 30% boss familiars. I'm talking about something that's like way better. I'm talking about like 40% boss, or even like 2-line, like maybe like 30% boss, 40% IED. There's so many trash unique lines. No, I've done the calculations, and if you spend a few hundred hours, you're pretty much guaranteed to get at least 1 familiar that's better than 30% boss damage. Like whether it's 1-line unique, or like 1-line unique, like 1 good epic line, 1 trash unique line, like 1 semi-decent unique line. Like there's enough combinations within the unique and epic pool where if you spend like, I think you get like 30,000 cards or something, like you're expected to get like 1 decent familiar. And it doesn't even take that long to get 30,000 familiar cards. That's like 100-something hours, which relative to farming droplets, I feel like is a lot more time efficient. So anyways, that's I'm just ranting about it, but I don't know. People can do what they want. But my advice would be don't farm droplets right now. It's, if you can, farm familiar cards. Because eventually Tenebris is gonna make they're gonna make it so it drops the origin droplets anyways, right? So I mean, I don't know. Alright, what bosses have I not done? CRA, right? Why are you using Absolhat? Cause I'm an Absolhat player. It's a lot of hours, my boy. Well, compared to the amount of hours that all those crazy droplet farmers have put in, it's not that much. I mean, me personally, I would, I don't know. Just farming in general, yeah. That's why I really think it's lucky for people who haven't gotten 275 yet and are going for 275. Those are like a few hundred hours of farming in Lemon that you're going to be getting familiar cards. Like me, I didn't get a single familiar card while getting to 275. If that patch had come out earlier, then I would have had like tens of thousands of familiar cards. But yeah, just give Shibu red familiar cards. True, but it's Nexon, right? They're not going to do that. Never. Oh, maybe, I don't know. Maybe in like 3 years they'll finally give in. When the game's like half dead. I don't know. But I mean, from the perspective of someone that like is going to 275, it's not bad because I think if you're farming familiar cards in Lemon from 250 to 275, I think at least you're gonna get 1 or 2 unique familiars, like decent familiars. And I think that's their intention. Like I don't think super good familiars, like unique familiars, they're not meant for like casual players. They're meant for players that are like going for 275 anyways, right? Because you don't need unique familiars to do like even Black Mage. So you get comparable rates in Lab. I don't know what the rates in Arcana and what is it, Esfera are, but in Lab I get about 600 mil per hour, and that's without one-shotting. Like Kana 2-shots with like Lucid Soul and stuff like that, and it gets about 600 mil per hour, which isn't bad, I think. But they're buffing a bunch of Tenebris maps, including like the ones at End of the World and a bunch of the Labyrinth maps. So, I mean, to be fair, they're also buffing Esfera as well. But I think you could probably, after the buffs, you could almost make 700 mil at like clean at some of the like the better Tenebris maps if you one shot and all that, which is a pretty high bar. Like my Kana is pretty funded and it can't one shot, but once you can get the good rates, the rates are not that bad. Like you sacrifice on droplets, but you're getting a bunch of familiar cards, which I think is worth it. Yeah, clean. I think yesterday, in Deep Core 1, my Kana was getting, with Wealth Coupon, it was getting like 730 mil per hour. With Wealth Coupon. And that's with Lucid Soul 2-shotting. So, like, yeah, it could definitely be a lot higher. I think Deep Core 1, you could probably make like 650 plus per clean. And Deep Core 1 is getting buffed. So, you could probably make like 700 mil after the map changes come through. It's only possible on a Kana with a Lucid Soul though, so yeah. Or like, I guess a Shadower with like 2-shots Mace Explosion. Or 1-shots with like Nightlord Mark. Will Tenebris be getting droplets? Yeah, it will be. It'll be getting the Origin droplets though. Those droplets aren't as good as the Butterfly droplets. Because Origin droplets are only used for weapons and shoulder, and yeah. So it's not that great, but you know, it's still better than nothing. So eventually Lemon Tenebris will give familiar cards, droplets, and almost as much Meso as Arcana. So I think it's really good. I'm the CPAP. So, what other... Was it the 17th anniversary patch that gives that has a shop with 50 more droplets, right? I think it was 17th anniversary in KMS. So that's 100 droplets for each one, which means I need about 300 more droplets. 300 more Arcana droplets to get 5 set for 0. Yikes. How many familiars do you get per hour? Well, my Kana doesn't exactly have like it doesn't use full drop gear. Well, it does, but it has like 100% drop. It gets like 200 something per hour. I don't really count exactly, but it's at least 200 per hour. And I think to get one decent unique familiar, it's like 30,000 cards or something like that. But I have to redo my math on that. So you're looking at like around 150 hours to get one unique familiar, and it's like 500 plus hours to go from 250 to 275. So you should be getting good unique familiars while leveling. Okay. Okay. So am I done with normal bosses? I think I am. I just have Hard Lotus and Dark Knell left, so I'll go do that. And then I'll do Dream Defender as well, if my buffs haven't run out. Yeah, let's go do that. So 100 droplets from the shops, it's 216 for the weapon, and so it's 432 plus 216, so 648 droplets. 648 droplets, and yeah, you still need like 400 plus droplets, Aspera droplets farmed on your own, and I only have like 150, so unless I get a drop, it's gonna take a minute. Oh, actually no, aren't they increasing the Umbra drop rate in Reboot as well? Dang. Maybe I should have just gone for 5 set Umbra on this character. Ah, whatever. It's fine. Okay, so the only thing I have left to flame across all my equips is just this. 4 attack. Yikes. 12 luck. Oh, the flames are so bad. 3-line attack? Nope. Okay. That is not Lotus. This is Lotus. I really hope they don't hit us with the Star Force event like next Saturday. That would ruin me. Hopefully they give us a Star Force event like I don't know, like 2 weeks or so. How much are the droplets in the Wake Shop? No, I don't know. Nobody knows because they're 50 mil in Camus, but Maple Sea, which is pretty similar to the versions that we get, they got 3 times the prices. But they don't have reboots, so we don't know. Yeah, we don't know. But assuming that we're following Maple Sea, we're gonna get, and it's triple the prices for every single item, then it's 150 mil per droplet. So if you're trying to buy all 50, then it's 7.5 billion mesos. 15 bill if you're trying to buy both types. It's a little expensive. Like the heart is like 6 bill, I heard. And yeah, most new players will not be able to afford that. Like, I don't think I can afford that. Yeesh. Alright. Oh, I think I crashed. I haven't missed this part of Maple Story. Yikes. Crashing. Oh, never mind, we're good. You'd buy the Aspera droplets only? Really? I would do the opposite because like I said, I'm farming in Lemon, which drops Sphere droplets or Origin droplets now. So I would probably only, if I had to, I would probably only buy the Arcana ones. Buff up. Actually, I'm running out of Monster Park potions. That is not great. What was your old intro song? It's a Maple Story BGM. I don't remember the name, but it was. I'll try to find it later. But yeah, I think it's a Maple Sea BGM. Worry about going past 17 star when you grind past 250? Yeah. I'll be honest though, even 17 star, having full 17 star, it'll get you a long way. Oh really? One platform? Wait! Oh my god, I missed the jump. Terrible. So rusty at this game now. What would be a battle analysis for requirement for DB to join on Black Mage Party? Probably like around 10 bill, give or take like 1 or 2 bill. Like the actual damage requirement isn't that high, but for a new party, obviously because you don't know the mechs as well, you're going to have to compensate that with more damage. But, yeah. Speaking of Black Mage, what happened since 2 years? Yeah, so I left all my bossing parties, including Black Mage. I just didn't want to deal with it. And honestly, like even like now, I don't. Even if I'm back, I don't really want to deal with bossing, like in parties at least. I just want to. Wait, oh my god, that killed me. I just want to play on my own for now, and I want to focus on Zero and stuff like that. So yeah, maybe like over winter break I might look for a party, but I don't know. We'll see. I mean, I'll be quite honest, I don't think like my gear is like that, like even that good enough. Oh, for Black Mage, so yeah. I'm not in a rush to go back. Probably can't be a 21 star gamer in Black Mage Party. No, you can actually. You can do, if you're full 21 star like Absolab, everything, and you're 30%. And you're 30% like, or not even 30%, like 3-line stat everything, like 27% or above, with 21 star everything, and your flames are good. No, you can definitely do Black Mage. Assuming your mechanics are, you know, on point, which is a big if. I mean, it is also like class dependent, I guess. I only say that because I'm a dual blade. I'm pretty sure if you're one of like the weaker classes, you would probably want to be 22 star. Otherwise, you'd be lacking damage. But luckily, I don't play classes that are complete trash. So, yep. What type of gear requirements / gear should you have to go in hard lucid, hard will? Wow, I way overshot. I would say, what is? Wait, please. I would say probably 17 star, at least 2-line everything, 2-line stat, and 17 star. With maxed out boost nodes and max domain, obviously. Oh! Ah, I got myself killed. Yikes. Wait, I'm on 2 lives. Wait, I gotta focus a little bit. I don't actually want to die out here. I would say generally for most people, if you want to do hard lucid, hard will, assuming you have like 6k legion or like at least 5k, 17 star everything, and like at least 2-line everything, and you're probably chilling. I mean, to be honest, damage requirement, the actual damage requirement is probably even lower than that, but for first timers, again, you probably want more damage to compensate, so. Is that with or without high legion? I mean, it depends on what you consider high. Honestly, in my opinion, if you're trying to do hard will, hard lucid, you should just have like 6k legion. It's not a requirement, of course, but I mean, if you're going to go that hard to the point where you're going to do hard lucid, hard will, and potentially go even further, it's just like better for you to have 6k legion or higher. Like, there's no reason you. Oh, am I dead? Oh my god, I died. Okay. God, it's so hard to talk and boss at the same time. So I have 6 items left to finish 22 starring. A ring, pendant, earring, hat, shoulder. Oh my! Don't drag me into the. Yeah. So 6 items in total. 5 of them are 20. 5 of them are 12 star right now, and the last one is 17 star, I believe. Yeah. So. Will I actually clear this? If I really focus, I should be able to clear, but yeah. Actually, speaking of changing from Trash Clash, I heard Zen is getting a free job change to the Adventure Pirates. I think that's so sad. Oh, they just gave up on Zen. Yikes. Why don't they just replace Zen with Jet? Aren't they the same class? Did Adele get nerfed yet? Yeah, nope. I'm waiting on that too. Actually, I think they got buffed in last night's KMSD patch. I'm pretty sure they got buffed. Like, it was a very slight buff, but yeah, they got like more lines or something. Freaking so dumb. Do you play Genshin? No, nah. I've explicitly decided to stay away from Genshin. As for why, it's just, I don't know, it just doesn't look fun. Like, yeah, I don't know, it just doesn't look fun to me. Ooh, that's a lot of stuff. I'm dead. Okay, you know what? Okay, whatever. I'm over it. Damn, I actually haven't failed Hard Lotus in a long time. But I gotta get used to talking and bossing. Think they're doing them a favor by making the job change? True! You can play Cannoneer now. Very, very strong class. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like they will nerf Adele in the future, but I'll be honest, they're kind of power creeping a bunch of the other classes. So like Aran is getting power creeped, like Dawn Warrior, like, so Adele is still like too strong, don't get me wrong, but there's a few other classes that are getting kind of almost as strong. So yeah, I don't know. They should stop buffing Aran, first of all. Stop buffing classes like Aran. And nerf Adele just a little bit. That's my opinion. Are you going to do haste? I gave up on haste. I did haste like 1 or 2 days. I had the 44k mission for week 1, but I didn't complete it. It's week 2 now, right? So I didn't finish week 1. Your goal is to get 5 classes to be able to do H-Will, H-Lucid. 5 classes? Why 5? You choose Kinesis as one of the classes. What do you think of Kinesis bossing? I think it's okay, right? Damage-wise, it's okay. I personally find Kinesis kind of like boring to play. Not that I've like never played high-level Kinesis, so like it's my uneducated opinion. But I think as a class, objectively, they're not bad. I don't know if that's... yeah. I don't know much about Kinesis. Oh, I don't have my bind. Oh, ruined. Wait. Okay, I gotta stop reading chat when I'm doing these bosses that actually require thinking. Welcome back. Thank you, thank you. I gotta start practicing for Chaos Dark Null solo. Not that I have the... oh, actually, I think I already have the damage for it, but my mechanics are pretty trash. KMS nerfed like 3 times. Like, those were nothing. Adele went from being super broken to very broken. So it's like... yeah. I mean, it kind of makes sense though, because Adele is one of the big money makers right now in like KMS and stuff like that. So probably at least for a few months, we're not gonna see any major nerfs to Adele. Like she might get a slap on the wrist or something, but not yet. I mean, to be fair though, I think... well, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if Kinesis is... yeah. I mean, I like their aesthetic though. But... yeah, I don't know. I usually stay away from mages because they don't have flash jump, but Kinesis has a flash jump, right? They have like double flash jump. I don't know. Now I'm not really sure why I just never picked up on Kinesis. I just made mine for Legion and I just never touched the Kinesis again. Any thoughts on the Gaulish set effect change? I mean, I knew it was coming. I don't know why so many people are complaining. Like, I knew it was coming. And I prepared for it somewhat. So, please. Oh, I died. Oh. Wait, is that my first death? Okay, no, if that's my first death, then we're chilling. Please let me kill you. Ow. You're having trouble choosing Night Lord and Dual Blade? You like both classes? I would personally choose. Well, I mean, it really depends. In that kind of situation, I would always choose the class that's easier to mob with, because I find a lot of people, they just like give up on their character because the mobbing. They just get frustrated with the mobbing. Like I've done that with a bunch of my characters too. Like if the mobbing isn't super good, then I just find out like in the mid upper levels, like 230, 240ish, I just give up. If the mobbing if it doesn't feel good and it's not, if the rates aren't good, then yeah. But I mean, maybe with the new 5th job skill, Dual Blades mobbing won't be like utter trash. So, yeah. I'm trying to fish next so you don't have to farm more. I mean, that is a mood. But I mean, me personally, I've been working on my earring and pendant for so long. By working, I mean I've been saving Meso for specifically those items for so long that I don't care. Like if they give me a free earring, like if they allow me to transfer my pendant to an earring, like sure, that saves me like 20 bill. But if they don't, like I'm not gonna. I don't care. Yeah. Okay, Sparks, thanks for the follow. I'm just gonna iframe this. I think Dual Blade's a great class for, like, at the very start of 5th job, because Karmic, Blades of Destiny, and Blade Tornado will basically one-shot, even if you're pretty weak. But if you're pretty weak as a Night Lord, you're just gonna be like, like 5-shotting with Showdown, and I would just quit the class if that was me. But once you hit like 230, 240, you're probably gonna feel like you're not doing much as a Dual Blade. Like, no matter how geared you are, so yeah. If you have the nose stones to spare, I would swap between the two, but yeah. I was wondering where you're asking the question. Yeah, I'm streaming to both YouTube and Twitch right now. So the only way you can see like the other chat is if you look on stream. If you're pushing past 250, should you go Night Lord or Shadower? With the Shadower changes, either one is fine. If you want to preserve your wrists a little, like if you don't want Carpal Tunnel, you should probably go Night Lord. But if you want like if you want higher Mesa rates, probably go Shadower. Yeah. It really depends, like, do you have a good dagger or do you have a good claw? I would just go with whichever one you have a better WSE for. Do I have enough time to do Dream Defender? Nah. Wait, do I have points saved up? I don't. Okay. I'll be climbing from 190 to 202. Alright. Let's try and get number 1 Dream Defender this week as well. You're 240 DB and you plan to stick with DB all the way to 275. Are you a masochist? I mean, anybody who's trying to get to 275 is a masochist, alright? It's like, it's just the nature of the game. But I don't think like, not to, like, sell you short or anything, but I don't I don't think you will probably make it to 275 if you stick with DB. It's gonna take an absurdly long time, and if you value your time, you should probably switch to Shadower or something like that. Yeah. You're welcome. Oh, no. So I've been recently thinking about how to climb even higher in Dream Defender. It might be possible actually as a Shadower. But I would need to have, like, my gear would need to be maxed out. But I think I can climb, like, floor 203 or something. That would be pretty pog. I don't think anybody in Reboot's done that yet. Okay. You know if Nightlord gets better XP rates in Shadower? If you one-shot and Mark and you two-shot and Mesa Explosion, they should be pretty identical, I think. But the Mesa rates on the Shadower will be higher because of the passive. Do you get anything for number 1 on Dream Defender? No, other than like people thanking me for giving them coins, which is I don't know, like, yeah, but nothing for me personally. I just do it just because it's something that's not grinding or bossing. Something different. Wait, I am not climbing very fast, am I? Nightlord versus Shadow bossing. If you're talking about pure damage output, right now, when the new 5th shop skills get released, I would say Nightlord is probably a bit stronger. However, overall, Shadower is a lot better at bossing because 1, they have an iframe, and 2, they have Smokescreen, which is like a party utility skill. Like, Shadowers have teleport with Shadow Assault, they get 4 teleports, they have Smokescreen, which reduces damage taken and gives crit damage, and they have 10-second iframe. For a similar reason, I would say Dual Blade is still the best class out of all 3 classes. Not necessarily because Dual Blade deals the most damage. I think Nightlord probably like deals almost the same amount of damage as Dual Blade. But Nightlord is just it has 2 iframes. You know, it has a vertical jump. It's still probably the most insane class. Being independent than Spirit Savior. Imagine if Spirit Savior had rankings. How many points you can get within those 3 minutes. Yeesh. I would not do Spirit Savior. I honestly don't really like Spirit Savior that much. After I've done it like probably probably almost 1,000 times at this point, I'm over Spirit Savior. Like that Rock Spirit needs to get new friends, because his current friends keep getting stuck. I don't want to help them anymore. Why do I feel so weak? Yikes. Oh shoot, Koken soloed H-Will? Nice. I mean, it was bound to happen. Like, we definitely, Dual Blades definitely have the damage to do it. Just a matter of getting the mechanics down. I'm not even gonna try until like 22 summer gear. Why can't we just kill this Killstar Switcher? Can you try to maximize tornado damage on a dummy? Sure, I can go over it. Later. Did you just skip the entire Sengoku event? Yep. Or I didn't. I was on and I did like grind for like an hour or two, but I got a bunch of like the rice balls, but I didn't actually do the Sengoku scroll or anything like that. Oh, you know what? Freaking Jimmy probably took advantage of the event stats, right? Like the Sengoku stats, and are still active right now. I think maybe, or I don't know. Maybe they're not. It's Kolkin all 22-star arcane. I think he's all 21-star arcane. I don't know though. I don't really follow up on other people's gears. I know he's at least 21-star Umbra. The title. Ah, it expired. Okay. But he did it without the without Sengoku and without haste title. That's actually really impressive. Wait, no. Do we have the haste title? Can we get it now? Like if we did both week 1 and 2? Yeah, haste title. Okay. Yeah, I was thinking of getting the haste title, but then I thought realistically, what am I gonna use it for, right? Like I'm not trying to push for any bosses like immediately, so I just kind of gave up on going for the. Wait, I'm on floor 200. Wait a minute. Wait, I gotta leave. I don't have my cooldowns. Okay. So, yeah, Dual Blades can solo Hard Will, Hard Lucid, as proven. I wonder if VL is possible right now. I don't think it is, but I could be wrong. Chaos Dark no. Chaos Gloom. Well, I mean, we know we definitely have the damage for that. It's just whether people try. I definitely do want to be like one of the first Shadowers to solo Hard Will and Hard Lucid. I don't know if Hard Will is even possible as a Shadower, even with all the buffs that are gonna come out later. But yeah, it would be cool to be one of the first. I have 2 minutes left on my buffs. I gotta go. All right. After I buff up, I will try for floor 202. I mean, like, what other Shadow is gonna compete? Gonna try and solo all those other bosses like Dubsley? There's not many other Shadowers compared to Dual Blades. All right, let's go. Ooh, my buffs might run out. Kind of waited too long. Alright, buffing up. It's kind of unfortunate that the middle one was broken, but whatever. Ooh, was that good enough? I don't know if it was. Okay, there's no way that I get unlucky RNG 2 floors in a row. Right? Nope, I got unlucky again. Why me? Well, this is gonna be a really slow run. I think I'm gonna clear, but it's gonna be pretty scuffed. Yeah, it's gonna be like a 35-second run. Oh, I lost the 50-50. "35 seconds, ouch, yeah. I'm not getting first place this week, but whatever, it's fine. Planning on burning the DB to be your main once the burning starts. Any advice? Ooh. Maining a DB, lol. No. Jokes aside, not really, just transpose your Katara early on. I've seen more than one post of people getting a good potential on an untransposed Sweetwater Katara, and you don't want to be that guy that loses out on a 3 stars worth of stats. Grab a Fafnir Katara and transpose it to Sweetwater as soon as you can. 16 star and then transpose it. Alright. Well, couldn't clear Hard Lotus. But I got everything else, so it's not the worst. Not the worst. I didn't make that much Meso, sadly. That guy who had 3-line attack with no transpose Katara. Yep. To be fair though, I think most people would probably choose getting 3-line attack over having a transpose Katara. But yeah, just the... Yeah, you don't want to miss out on like 8 attack or whatever it is. You're that guy, 40 boss, 23 attack. And you didn't... It's not transposed. Yikes. I mean, don't feel too bad though. It's really like it's like something only min-maxers should care about. But it's such an easy thing to like avoid. Just yeah, transpose it ASAP. Oh my god. Berry Bros. Right, Berry Bros. Berry Bros. Wait, I get the damage skin box today. Yo. What's inside? Wait. These all look kind of bad. Is it just me? Is it? Maybe it's because I already have all of them. Or, like, I have most of these. Oh, wait, no, the Black Mage one is pretty good. Is the Black Mage one in here? Wait, I kind of want that. Is this Zero skill? The Zero skin in... Oh, Imperial... Oh, well. Actually, Imperial Damage skin is one of my favorites as well, but I already have it, so... I will... not use that. Origami. I already have Superstar. Oh, they do have like all the class ones in here as well. I'm thinking I probably want to save it for my Zero. So what skin would go nice with Zero? Because they have Origami, which I do like, but yeah. Get music power. Oh, they even have this one? Damn. It's crazy. Wait, Adele damage skin. Wait, did I miss the Black Mage one? What? It's called Living Chain, right? Ooh, wait, this looks pretty sick. Damn. There's no paper ribbon damage skin, unfortunately. If there was, I would have picked it for my Zero. Yeah, I don't know. Usable until 11:20. You know, I'll sit on this and think about it for a bit more. Yeah. There's actually, like, further down the list, there's actually some pretty good ones. Good jobs to made in a reboot. Kana, Adele. Yeah, that's about it actually. No, yeah, I don't know. Kana, Adele. What other class has insane mobbing? Actually, are there any other classes that are like low funding, insanely good mobbing? Yeah, you can main Zero. Zero's pretty fun. I don't think it's that great early game, but yeah. There's an Imgur with all this. No, I know what all these look like because at one point I've had them, but yeah, whatever. I'll think about it. Yeah, Zero comes out December 16th, which is kind of unfortunate because my finals are on December 17th. I might have to miss the first day of Zero. But whatever. It's not a race. I'm not gonna be racing to 275 or anything, so I'm a casual player now. Am I still not done with Awakening Coin? No, there's just no way. 44. What time is it right now? It's 40. Okay, I gotta wait 5 more minutes. Yep. Okay. Oh right, I do need to start saving up Maple points for totems, I think, for Zero. It really sucks because with Adele, I was able to prep a whole month's worth of totems beforehand because I bought them all on the Arc, I think, and I was able to transfer them. I think that's what I did, or something. I had a whole month's worth of totems beforehand, but with Zero, I don't think there's a way for me to get this month's totems and save them for next month. So it's unfortunate. Ice Lightning mobbing is nuts. I mean, it's a lot worse than it used to be, but yeah, it's not bad. Will you be able to Terra Burn Zero? I don't think so. I heard no, but I don't know. Did you have a Kish meal for 275? For the last few levels, I did, yeah. But for the most part, I had to rely on either totems, just farming without Kish or totems, and then the last few levels, I had a friend who gave me who let me borrow their account, and I Kished myself. So yeah. Okay. I think 2 more minutes and log off and start. I'm pretty sure there's other things to do. Oh, you know what I actually really have to do? Ugh, I gotta do Dark World Tree, huh? Gotta get my 22-star Absolabs. Three bottom tiers. Will we just keep the 3 bottom tiers? Let's just do it. The thing about Dark World Tree is that if you can actually potentially do all the Dark World Tree quests in less than like 2 minutes on Akana. Because if you get like a 4-stack, top tier tree quests, then you can pretty much finish all these quests in like 2 minutes. So, the reason why I have to farm for so many, I probably have to get over 1,000 Stigma Stones, or maybe not 1,000, maybe like 600. And the reason I have to do that is because the shoulder I can transfer hammer, which is the reason why I have so many, I have spare shoulders. but my hat has a good potential on it, and so I can't transfer hammer over this potential. Otherwise, I'd have to drop like billions of Meso to repot this. And so, yeah, I would definitely suggest people, if you're going for like Absolab, star first, cube later. Transfer hammer first, cube later. Otherwise, you're gonna be stuck doing Scrapper and Dark Tree for like months. If you're going for mid game, go for 17 star. Transfer hammer to 17 star. If you're going for like late game, transfer hammer to 21 and go for 21 star Absolab. It's my opinion before you cube, because yeah, it's a pain. I don't think 0 is burnable since you start at 100 and they finish the storyline, you're 180. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're not. Also, like, I don't mind doing the 0 storyline because I've actually never done it all the way through. I played 0 back when it first came out like a long time ago, but that was in KMS and I didn't really read the storyline that much. So I wouldn't really mind doing the storyline. I wouldn't mind playing 0 the way it was meant to be played. Also, yeah, teleporting a 0 is such a waste, I feel like. Yeah, just not a smart move. What if your goal is 22? I mean, like, going for 22 isn't really a smart move. Like Absolab, at the very least, because there's no real reason to go for 22 star Absolab, except just because you want to. You don't need 22 star Absolab to like clear Black Mage, and it's so much more expensive. But if you're going for 22 star Absolab, then you can you're either like me, transfer hammer it over and re-potential it, re-cube, or I don't know, I guess you're just stuck with a scuffed Absolab until you go to 22 in one go. I don't know. But like for newer players, I'd just recommend just start your Absolabs to 17 or 21 first before you like even do any other upgrades. Because I think there was a Reddit post a few weeks back where someone calculated like the efficiency of Mesos to how much like power you get. And cubing is actually very low priority, turns out, compared to star forcing. So I think you even want to like 21 star before you even like 3-line. So yeah, I mean, optimally you would transfer hammer to 21, 22, 21 or 22, but most likely 21, and then cube. 21 on transfigure and sit at 20. No, go for 21 Abso. 20 to 21, like, you could probably get all your stuff from 20 to 21 and only like 1 or 2 things will boom on average. So definitely it's worth the risk to go to 21. Have you been? I've been good, thank you. Back on the Maple Story grind. Are you going to 22 star 0 weapon immediately? Yep, that's the plan. If the mechanics work the way that, you know, they should, and you pretty much get a free 22 star weapon by like 22 starring the 140 weapon or something, right? And then you keep the potential. Well, I guess the potential doesn't matter as much because I don't think I'll have enough Meso to cube it, but you keep the potential once you upgrade. I'm pretty sure you do, right? Where did you go? I just took a break from Maple Story and gaming. Am I done? No, I'm not. Got Fangs. Is 22 starring 50-50 chance of a boom? I think from 20 to 21? It's either 20 to 22 is 50-50 or 21 to 22 is 50-50. I don't really remember. I think it's 20 to 22 is 50-50. But 20 to 21 is like way more doable. And it's definitely like if you're going for 21 on all your equips, it's definitely worth the risk. Even if like a few of your items boom. Like one or yeah. It's worth the risk. Scrapyard, I don't think I need to do as like right now because Scrapyard is just for the cape, and I have enough spare capes where I just need to go from 21 to 22 on the Absolute cape, and it shouldn't take more than like 2 booms. And I've already boomed, I think, like at least once. So, yeah. 14 minutes left on cooldown. I don't know, I don't think there's anything left to do on this character today. Yeah, I don't think there is. Other than Dojo for the week, but I might want to save Dojo for another day. Yep. I'll go my Kana and show you guys. I'll show you the I'll show the rotation that I do on DC1, what I've been up to lately. Alright. So yeah. I've been farming familiar cards. I am transferring like all the other familiar cards over to my other characters just because they take up a lot of space. But okay. Let me just like farm for like 6 minutes and just show you my rotation. Mainly because I don't want to do more bossing right now. Ooh, I turned down my shield. Why would I do that? My tricks are gonna get leaked? Nah, I don't really mind. I mean, this is just one map. It's not even... I don't think it's even gonna be the best map after all the maps get buffed. Like, the meta for which maps are the best, they're gonna like... there's gonna be a lot more like good maps. And me personally, I'm gonna be moving maps as well. Like, this isn't gonna be the map that I'll be using later. So I don't really mind if like... Oh my god, it's so loud. No. Okay. So how did my rotation go? Okay. So I place Lucid Soul here. So the problem with my Lucid Soul is that it doesn't... If you look at my Arcane Force, it's really low. I only get 1.3 times, as opposed to 1.5 times. And my Kana, it's already pretty weak as it is. So this is without it one-shotting. If it one-shots, the race will be a lot higher. Yeah. Look, I need to get enough souls to summon my Lucid Soul. But I still think I can make at least 600 mil per hour clean here. Hopefully. Alright. Start the timer, and I think I place Kishin here. Boss goes here, and then I do this upper region here. The rates will go up actually when the if the new fit shop skill is what people think it is, then the rates will go up. But so when domain is up, I'm gonna place down domain, charge domain, and then I'm gonna replace my Lucid Soul with a boss because my Lucid Soul is scuffed, and if my Lucid Soul one shot, I wouldn't have to do this, but yeah. Boss goes in the upper left while domain is up, and ooh, what achievement? What's your downtime on Soul? Well, because right now I don't like seriously farm, I don't have Relentless Attack, which would increase the uptime of my Lucid Soul to pretty much 100%, but without Relentless Attack, I think there's like about a 5 to 10 second gap where my Lucid Soul isn't up. So every 1.5 minutes, I collect Meso. Like, I know some people like to do 2 minutes, or some people do like every third like boss. But like me personally, I can't keep track of which boss I'm at, so I just use a timer, and I do every 1.5 minutes. There's a domain right now, so place down a Lucid Soul and go back to this. I mean, you can see that like I'm not clearing mobs very efficiently. Oh, I think Kishin ran out. Yikes. Well, that shouldn't happen. But again, like if I had Relentless Attack when I'm actually farming, the uptimes of all my skills would be a lot better. When Lucid Soul is down, you can also use the Will skill to cover that area. I'm pretty sure this rotation isn't like super effective, like isn't the most effective. But it's pretty like lazy, and I kind of prioritize laziness over efficiency. Like if I really wanted to min-max Mesa, I'd probably go to like one of this more sweatier maps. But personally, my wrist doesn't really like that, so I'm just any map where I can just pretty much stay in the same place the majority of the time is the map I'm gonna go to. There's a deeper formula for Mesa bags and timers, but every map you tested is 2.5. Yeah. So that's pretty much what I've seen as well. It's about 2 minutes. Like I think it was a little over 2 minutes. So I loot every 1.5 minutes, and I have tried like switching it up and looting every 2 minutes as well, but it actually doesn't really change the Mesa rate that much. Like either way, it's about the same. So I just make it easier on myself and just use the timer and do every 1.5 minutes. You know, prepping for Zero. Do you have any tips for people who are also maining? I mean, I don't really know myself. All I'm doing is prepping node stones. I'm trying to prep as many coupons as I can. Like Legion coins, I have like an infinite supply of basically, and I'm gonna 22 star my weapon. So I can I'm gonna 22 star my weapon and then upgrade it. But other than that, like I don't really know too much about like the whole Zero process. So yeah. That's all I'm doing, really. And prepping a bunch of Mesa, obviously. There's not really much else you can do, I'm pretty sure. You don't have 100% Kish uptime, your rotation could be every 1 minute. I mean, there is that. But I feel like if you loot too often, your rates suffer just because, looting, when you're looting, you don't get as good rates. So, you should just try and make it so your Kishin lasts a minute and a half. But obviously sometimes, like, it won't always. But. So I'm approaching the 6 minute mark. Let's see how much Mesa I've made. I don't think I've made 100... Like I've lost Kishin like once or twice, so it shouldn't be lag rate. But I don't. I mean, let's just see. 55 mil. Okay, it's not that bad. So like when I'm actually farming, this number is like around 60 mil. So not the worst actually. Not the worst. It could be better though. Yeah. Hopefully with the new fish chop skill, can bump those numbers up. But like someone mentioned earlier, if the new fish chop skill doesn't proc the Ghost Blade, then it's actually just a useless skill. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Should you get 15 star first or get this stuff to legendary? If you can, I would get everything to 17 star first. 17 star by transfer hammering, because transfer hammering is cheaper and it's more efficient in terms of getting like spares and stuff. Like for Absolab, you only need like one pretty much. Get everything to 17 star first and then get to legendary. Yeah, I think that's the most meso efficient way. Obviously, if there's like a DMT first, like if you're unfortunate and DMT happens to roll around, then I guess you kind of have to cube first. I mean, assuming you can actually cube during DMT. Like we all know how that went down last time. But yeah, generally there's a Star Force event every like month or every other month. So Star Force is 17, which should get you to Hard Will at least. Like Star Force, I mean you have to cube and flame, but 17 stars is enough for like up to Hard Will. So it should keep. It should, yeah, you should be able to do that. Technically, you should 21 star, but 21 star is 10 bill per item, and like most new players can't afford that because 17 star is only like about 2 to 3 bill per item. Like it's like less than 2 bill if you. The most meso efficient way you should do is during a 30% event, get all your items. Get all your like your transfer hammer fodder items to 15 star during a 30% event. Then on a 5, 10, 15 event, Star Force all your things to 16 star, then transfer hammer over to your actual best in slot equips. And then Star Force those things to 17 star. If you do it in that order, you actually save. It's actually incredibly cheap to 17 star an item. The only downside is you have to wait for a 30% and then a 5, 10, 15 event. But if you're someone who doesn't make that much meso, you should probably do it in that order. If you do that, then it's like super cheap to get 17 star items. And then wait for DMT to cube, I guess. Assuming you can cube. Yeah. But if you don't really care about waiting for events, then just like 5, 10, 15 event or 30%, just go for 17 star. Yep. What time is it? How long have I been streaming? I don't know how long I've been streaming. 2.5 hours. 1+1 is pretty good for 15 stars too. Yeah, it is. Because you can skip to like what, 12, I think. But I think 30% is still better. But yeah, I mean like if there's a 1+1 followed by a 5, 10, 15, then just Star Force during that as well. Should I boss on my Kana? Ugh. You know what? Let's just screw it. Let's do it. Actually, no, I don't. I don't want to boss on my Kana. I want to boss on my Adele actually. I still do like playing Adele or bossing on my Adele. It's just I don't know. It's probably going to be stuck at 241 for a little while. I don't see myself leveling it up because I have to play Zero. The nice thing about getting new flip shop skills is that regardless, like all your characters are gonna get stronger. Like all your fifth shop mules, all my 5-star mules are gonna get stronger, and that means they'll boss just that much quicker every single week. So. Alright, let's see. Do I have a Hyper TP Rock? I do not. Naturally. Which is that on Kana? I believe it's 22k right now. Its range is like around 12 mil buffed. Without links. Thought you died. Let's see you back. Thank you, thank you. Use MATLAB in our studio. I don't use it, but I'm a math/econ major, with like sort of a focus in statistics. So some of my classes require those programs. So yeah, that's why I have them on my hotbar. Heard that Zero is coming in this upcoming event. Should I burn one? I don't think you can like actually burn one. Is the thing. According to what like other people say, you shouldn't. You can't burn one because Zeros have their own special like quest line. They start at level 100 and you do like kind of like Monster Park run, like Monster Park-esque dungeons in the mirror world until you're 180. So yeah. Also like Zeros. Burning characters get like free like Umbra weapon, or not Umbra weapon, what am I saying? Fafnir weapon. And Zeros kind of like, yeah, Zeros have their own weapon upgrade system, so it's like, even if it could burn a Zero, you shouldn't. Burn it on like a Nightwalker or something painful. Yeah, Zero's not burnable, so there's no point in having that discussion. Also, I think the upcoming event is Terra Burning, so you should burn characters with the intention of getting them to 200 or 210. Right, we're getting like 2 Terra Burnings, I believe. So, either a level 3 Link, or a Legion character that you want to get to level 200 at the very least, or a main. I don't know what I should Terra Burn. I really have no characters left to Terra Burn, unless, yeah, like my lowest level Legion character is like 180. It'd be a waste to Terra Burn anything. All my level 3 links are done as well. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'll Terra Burn another Kana just for fun. Although I don't know if that's fun, but yeah. Alright, so I gotta do all the bosses. I'm gonna try and do these a little bit more quicker. Quicker? A bit more quickly. So originally I was planning on having like at least 200 bill for Zero, and I have a month to farm, and I could realistically farm like over 100 bill, but I don't know if I want to use that all on Zero. Ugh. It's a dilemma. Terra and Kinesis? I don't know about that. It's Int Legion, right? That I actually have no, there's actually no use in me Terra burning it. Oh wait, actually, Zero's a famed character, right? Maybe I'll Terra burn a Dark Knight and a Pally, right? Or not a Dark Knight, a Paladin? It's a Paladin strength, right? I've actually never made a Paladin or a Dark Knight on this specific world, so I might have to do that actually for Strength Legion. Terra burn of permanent beginners. Why do you guys hate me? Jeez. Want me to suffer or something? Yeah. Maybe a Paladin. Gotta do Empress and then Ping Ping. What other Strength Legion am I missing? I'm pretty sure I'm missing another Strength Legion. Dark Knight, I'm pretty sure is HP. So I don't know. Do I really want to? Do I really want to Terror Burn? Play a Paladin though? It's freaking Paladin. Ugh. Like if it was 5th job Paladin, I wouldn't mind, but 4th job Paladin, ooh, sounds like not a great time. Just thinking, you won't be one of the few kinesises. You know what? I think it's cool to be like a main of a class that most people like don't play. Like especially if the class isn't bad, right? Like hats off to like the jet mains and beast tamer mains, but like those classes are objectively bad. If you like kinesis and it's a pretty decent class, right? And the fact that like it's not a very well played class, I think that's pretty cool. Like, one of the reasons why I don't want to play Dual Blade is because every freaking other endgame thief is a Dual Blade. Like, or a Night Lord, so that's kind of the reason why I want to go back to Shadower. Trying to switch mains, trying to figure out which class you would like to burn and make it my main. Well, first of all, make sure it has good mobbing. Otherwise, yeah. That's actually my only advice. Just make sure you enjoy its mobbing. Like, obviously it's bossing too, but prioritize the mobbing first and foremost. You're a beast tamer main, you just hate yourself. I actually thought they would get a really good 5th job skill. Like I don't know. Maybe it was just me, but I actually expected them to get a pretty decent 5th job skill, but nope. They got some weird circus thing. The sign. It's a clown. As a DB main, do you think 20% cooldown skip is worth? No. It's only worth it if you're like a total scrub and you really have to rely on iframes to not die. Which, I mean, that could be you, but you probably don't want to be a scrub. So stop relying on iframes and just dodge. I would say 20% boss damage is just shade better. Like, DBs already get 2 iframes, 2 very good iframes, which is more than other classes have. Like, trying to abuse the iframes, like, it's like, sure, it's like okay, but 1, you don't need it, and 2, the damage output is higher if with a different inner ability. So like, Hero's Will is really whatever. The only time you actually need Hero's Will is like in Black Mage maybe, and in Gloom. And Sunner Raid is like okay, like with the new Sunner Raid, sure, like being able to spam more Sunner Raids could be better, but again, like 20% boss damage is just damage wise over just better. So yeah, I wouldn't use like the extra iframes. Like, yeah, just the crutch really. Like, think about it. Like, imagine going from a dual blade, which has like a million, like even a dual blade or like an Adele, which has like always an iframe available, and then going to like another class, just like no iframes. I feel like, yeah, just people should just learn to play without abusing iframes as much. How does Zero's weapon work? You Star Force at high, get the lucky scroll from bosses, and then upgrade? I think so, right? You buy the essence. You should Star Force it like the 22 as soon as you can. Buy the essence, and it upgrades your weapon to that tier, I think. what I'm curious about is, in Reboot, can we buy the Umbra Essence on a different character and transfer it via storage? That's the real question. Because if so, that means you can have Zeros can have an Umbra weapon, a 22-star Umbra weapon day 1. Ooh, you're a different color. Wait. Yeah, you don't deserve a bind. Which means, I don't know, if the thing is transferable... Well, regardless, I should 22 star it as soon as possible, so... Probably need to set aside, like, 15 bill. Because it is a 140 item that... I think it's a 140 item that you should 22 star. Because it's 140 and not, like, 200, star forcing it to 22 is going to be a lot cheaper. And since you don't have to worry about, like, spares because you can just get a new Zero weapon, it's actually going to be pretty cheap to 22 star Zero weapon. I'll be like less than 15 bill. Oh, jump. There we go. Wait, okay, there we go. Try to TP me into his freaking little ball there. Rude. Yeah, I don't know how they're gonna... if they altered the Zero weapon system for Reboot. Like, I guess I could look at the Korean Reboot servers and see what it's like there, but yeah, whatever. Maybe I'll do that later. I don't know, I really do want to play Zero, but at the same time, I also really want to finish up my Dual Blades gear, and I just don't have enough Meso to do both. Unless I farm every single day, which maybe I should, but farming Omega low. Can I one-bind it? Ah, I couldn't one-bind it. Tragedy. Oh! Alright. Man, I love how a busted Adele is. Just cause I can I can do my weekly bosses on it so quickly. That's great. It just sucks that people are abusing Adele as a main. They're just so much stronger without even trying. How in the world do you see anything and never die? Practice, I guess. Oh, you know what? One of the things I want to do is that have any of you guys seen like the Hard Lotus run on Reddit where it was Aho Young and he did it with like no UI. I want to try doing that for like different bosses as well. Like that'd be pretty cool. I don't think I have the toggle on. Picture mode. Picture mode. Yeah, try bossing like this. That would be pretty fun. That'd be a pretty fun challenge. That'll be another one of the things I want to try doing. It's called picture mode, and you get rid of the minimap, your HP bar, everything pretty much, all your cooldowns. Like this. Bossing like this. Oh, that's a flex. Just off flying swords. Yeah, no, like definitely. Like as a class, I think Adele is one of the coolest and more fun class. But the fact that she's kind of overpowered is a little. It's a little bit of a turnoff. For me personally. I don't like playing overpowered classes. I say as I play Dual Blade, but... Ow! Wait. Ow. Please don't do that. I think it's fine. I think if Adele gets like a slight nerf, maybe like loses like, oh, why did I jump into that? Maybe if they cut off like 15% of her damage, then she is perfectly fine. Like she'll still be a top tier class, but her damage right now is a little obscene. Wait, the music didn't change. Oh no, am I memory leaking? Not like this. Not like this. Also, it's not just her damage. Her iframe is just too good. Disgusting. Like, it's not as good as dual blades. Not as good as both of. Oh, did I get stunned? No, I didn't. It's not as good as dual blades 2 iframes combined, but it's still an absurdly good iframe. Like either like make this iframe a bit worse or like lower her damage. Will be good. Yeah. No, I honestly don't care if they nerf the classes that I play if they're too strong. Like yeah. So I know Zero is really weak, but I don't really have a problem with that because their utility is just super high to the point where it kind of makes up for it, right? Like that's why some of these classes are so weak. Like Phantom, right? Like Phantoms are quote unquote weak, but they have so much util that they can do bosses where other classes might struggle. So I think like Zero, if you use the rewind, the skill that allows you to have like no cooldowns for a while, combined with their built-in bind. I've seen a Korean Zero like keep up a bind for like 20 something seconds or something ridiculous like that. And they also have like iframes and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm playing Zero more for like utility / like fun rather than trying to pump out as much damage as they can. Yeah. Do you think they might reduce their damage by 50%? No, like 15. I would say like a reasonable amount is like 10 to 20%. Yeah. That being said, that's my opinion. I don't know if Nexon would actually go through with that. As long as Adele is making them a ton of money in KMS, I don't think they'll nerf her. But once they like squeezed all the money out of Adele players, then they'll probably like nerf her and then introduce another popular class is what I would do as a business. But yeah, we'll see. In KMS, they just gave her a slight buff. In KMST, they gave her a slight buff, so she's not gonna get nerfed for at least like 6 or 7 months. Can I one bind Magnus? It'd be really nice if I can. Oh, chill. This is a very balanced class. Wow. Yeesh. No links, by the way. 20k stat, no links, no buffs. Ugh, that's so gross. I'm not gonna be streaming regularly from now on. By regularly you mean like I don't know. Definitely when the Wake event hits like full force, like when Zero comes out for sure. Yes, I'll be streaming like a lot. But up until then, I don't think I'll be streaming like daily. But I'll try to stream like more often because I have stuff to do in this game now. And I mean, the thing is, like, I could stream myself grinding. like for Meso and stuff like that, but I don't know if I want to, right? Because like, I mean, who wants to watch someone farm at DC1? So, bro, one bind. Yeah, true. Like, not even my Kana can one bind it. One bind HMAX. It's a little gross. Right, did I do all? Wait, am I done with bossing already? Was it? Wait, that's 11 bosses. That was so fast. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, but having a strong bossing mule is pretty pog. Stronger your my mules are, the faster I'm making Mesa per hour. Like 500 mil, I think, if I do all 11 bosses. So depending on how fast I can do the bosses, I can make like anywhere from 1 billion to like 1.5 billion mesas on my mules. Plus I'm getting flames and cubes along the way, which is really nice. Oh this expired. Feels bad. When easier to farm while streaming makes it less boring. Well, yeah, but I could also like be watching a movie or something while I stream. If I'm while I farm. If I'm streaming, I can't like watch a movie or whatever. So it really depends on how I'm feeling. Not doing Lomian? No, it's not really worth my time. Like the only reason, like even on my Adele, it would probably take like 5 minutes plus to do Lotus. I mean, actually, that would be worth it, huh? It's like 90 mil for a crystal, 5 minutes. I guess it would be worth it, but not today. If I were to do Lotus and Damien, I would put on my links and buff up and stuff like that. And I'm not gonna do that right now. Maybe for another day. I'll save it. Freaking Aran. I don't know. Aran is just so... You're getting so many buffs. This class is gonna be absolutely insane. I mean, it's already pretty good, but it's gonna be insanely good at bossing. But I just can't bring myself to farm. Like, especially after farming with Adele and Kana for the past few months, farming on Aran just feels... What are your thoughts on Lumi? They're really strong. They're like really strong. And their mobbing's pretty good as well. Their mobbing's not like insanely good, but it's still good enough. Like, it's still like upper tier mobbing, and their bossing is pretty good. Me personally, I would never play Lumi just because their teleport is I just hate teleport classes, and their teleport's just god awful, so I would never play Lumi. But like if you don't care about TPing, then from a bossing and mobbing standpoint, they are very, very good. Oh yeah. Do I not have... Okay, I have to have familiars. There's no way I don't have familiars. Why does my Aran not have... the summon familiar skill? Wait, what? And I don't have the quest for... I'm so confused. Like... Where? What? Oh, okay. Never mind. It's a shame the next one cut off Lumi's knees. To be fair though, Lumi for a long time was top tier. Like, their mobbing was pretty good. Like, it's not like, and then their bossing was just insane, right? I mean, they're still pretty good. It's just, if a class's mobility is bad, then a lot of people just tend to like not like it. Yeah, like Aran is getting a self-bind for a 5th job skill. A self-bind that increases their that also increases their DPS. And the fact that Hunter's Prey, this skill, is literally becoming stronger than most 5th job skills. Aran is so good. It's gonna be so good. Anyways, I'm gonna go do my bosses. In GMS, I honestly think if the latest buff goes through, the one where Hunter Prey activates 7 times in a row, I think GMS Aran is gonna be top 4 DPS. It's definitely gonna be stronger than Hero, definitely be stronger than Dawn Warrior. I think after Kana and Adele, I think Aran's gonna actually be the third strongest, the third best bossing class. Mark my words, it's gonna happen. Is there a way to avoid Zakum doing like the 1 damage reflect? Because I know some runs like he doesn't do it, and I can't figure out what's causing it. So see, this skill right now, once you use it, it activates once, but that is gonna activate 7 times eventually, which is just absurd. Like the multiplier on it is already insane, and the fact that it gets boost noted, like what the heck was Nexon thinking? Literally gonna like do like out damage most of these skills. Ugh. Does Aran have iframe? Yeah, it has 2 iframes. So every single time you go into adrenaline mode, that Hunter's Prey, the giant polearm, that acts up to a 10-second iframe. You can hold it for up to 10 seconds, and even if it ends, you'll still have a bit of iframe. So it's more like a 12-second iframe-ish. And as you can see, like, you enter adrenaline mode very, very quickly in GMS. Like, while you're bossing, realistically, you can enter adrenaline mode like every like 30 to 40 seconds. So basically, that means every 30 to 40 seconds, you can have up to a 10-second, like around a 10-second iframe. Not only that, you get Freud's. Every hero class has Freud's, which Freud's is pretty not reliable as an iframe, but you can have up to a 30-second iframe if you stack Freud's, which means you can use Risk Taker on top of adrenaline mode, which is, yeah, Aran's just so good. It's so good. I feel like I'm convincing myself to go back and main Aran. Oh god. Maybe if there's someday I'm done with Zero, I'll go back to maining Aran or something. I don't know. Actually, I have to use my reset tickets one of these days as well.
You must be my boss.
Leave 1 arm alive. I guess. Oh yeah, also something that Aran has that most other classes doesn't, it has super stance. Pretty much 100% of the time. Like, not 100% knockback resistance, it has super stance, which is absurd. And it has built-in, like, lifesteal, so, yeah. Pretty pog class. I wonder if the new V skill helps with mobbing at all. I'm pretty sure it doesn't. But if Aran's mobbing got like a bit better, I would totally, yeah, totally wouldn't mind. And all the pets died on this character, so I just have to manually pick up someone's. Oh, you know what? There's actually one more thing you could do to prep for Zero, and that's Get the familiar cards to get 10 badges. 10 badges. Oh, I need to do that as well. Okay, that I might set aside a day of streaming to go collect 10 badges, because that has to happen actually. It's a lot easier now that you can get 3 badges right off the bat if you have a character all the way up at Lemon. But yeah, still need like 7 other badges. On top of that, I have about like 400 Junior Boogies / Oda familiars, which I don't think is gonna be enough. But like, I don't really care about getting 3 good familiars, because Zero can actually use IED, right? So I could totally use common familiars as well and get 15% IED. Because my eventual plan is to go beyond 250 at Zero and farm at Lemon, so I'll be picking up a bunch of familiar cards anyways. So I'll be getting good epic / unique familiars down the line, so. How many familiars do you think are good prep class? Like epic familiars or commons, because yeah. Farming on Moon, yeah. If you're talking about like commons, if you're just going for epic familiars, you don't need that many. Probably like 10k. No, actually no, probably more than that. Probably a few 10,000 if you want to get 3 good familiars. If you want unique familiars, you're probably gonna need if you want 3 unique familiars, you're probably gonna need like something on the order of 100,000 cards. But again, like, I don't think there's any point in prepping that beforehand. Like, you probably just want to pick that up as you level up your character. Yeah. Do you have any plans on going 5-set Umbra on DB? Nope. I think I will go for 5-set Umbra on my Zero just because I can. But on my DB at least, I'm like already too far invested in Absolub. And like, I don't really care about min-maxing my damage like that much. So. Yep. Farming common, well, yeah, that's what I mean. Like, nobody should be farming epics. Like, that's not a thing you should do. You should farm commons and pick up rares and then upgrade the rares to epics with the common cards. And then if you have enough epics, you could roll for a bunch of epic. You could roll for like 30% boss on epics or 30% ID, and then all the useless epics you can try and make it into a unique familiar. Oh, I don't need I can be on any channel I want now. For CRA. But I mean, I still do have a month to prepare for Zero, so I'll take my time with the familiar with the badges. I think there's like 3 badges that are really easy to get, right? Like the 3 beginner badges, and then you can get the 3 Tenebris badges, and ooh, what else is there? The Adelstein badge, the Miner's badge, I think. That's pretty easy. Is that it? Bruh. Call a 70 bill. Yeah. I mean, it's such a nice thing though, is for Zero is the secondary is a duplicate of the main, so you basically only need to cube 2 items. Star Force 1 item, which is your weapon, and cube 2 items. It's like super nice. So If there's any class where it's worth going for 3-line attack, it's gonna be 0. Because if you get 3-line attack, you basically get 6-line attack. So maybe I'll go for 3-line attack. Because I'm not going for 3-line attack on my DB. That is just way too much meso for something that's not worth it. Can I burst it down fast enough? I don't think I can. No, I don't think I can. I'll try, but I don't... Oh, and I got... Okay, it's doomed. It's doomed. Oh, it's doomed. Actually, I could have probably gotten it if I didn't get caught by the hat. Okay. No, it's fine. It's fine. I can just kill myself. And... what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna charge up until I just don't have adrenaline. And then I'm gonna kill myself to reset my hat. Alright, kill me. I'm ready. Yeah, it's gonna be super cheap. I mean, if you're someone that's just going for like 2-line attack, 1-line boss damage, it's gonna be so cheap to get your WSE done. Oh, please. Easy clap. I don't know if I have my bind. Do I have Urda bind on this character? Well, actually, it doesn't matter because next week Aran's gonna have a bind anyways. Feels good, man. Ooh, I don't have enough space. Hello? What do I throw away? See, I don't want to throw any of my familiar cards now because they could go towards a badge. Crap. Why would anyone watch Fire Course? You make really good content? Well, I'm glad you think so. But, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I can keep myself sane. Just rambling on for like, I don't know, 2 hours while farming. We'll see. I do need to get really serious about farming though. I think collectively I have like 15 bill right now. If I add up all my characters. Which is enough to 22 star just the 0 open. But I'm probably gonna, right now, I'm gonna spend the first like 40 bill-ish on the, what is it? The pendant and the earring, because obviously gotta fix that. And then I can start thinking about funding 0. I mean, truth be told, I don't really need to like worry about my DB. It's not like I'm gonna be parting. Like I said, like I'm not gonna be doing Black Mage or anything on my DB, so there's no rush to gear my DB. But I don't know. Something I've been trying to do for a long time, and I just want to get it over with. Wait, do I have to buy the heart on my 0? Oh, that's 6 bill, or that's so expensive. Alright, wait, I don't need master cubes or master craftsman's cubes. What am I doing? How much will be farming per day? Good question. Well, I don't know if I'll be farming daily, but yeah, I don't know. However much I feel like it. Probably not more than like 2 bill a day. Well, how much is if I'm making like? Okay, it really depends on how much meso I make with the buff maps, because the limited maps, like what is it? Tenebrous maps in general are receiving a pretty sizable buffs, and so once I see how much meso my Kana can make is the like yeah. How are you seeing things without making stuff transparent? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. If you've just been bossing as long as I have, you kind of don't need to see everything. You just need to see like certain things. And like like for Chaos Vellum, all you need to see are the yellow circles on the ground. Oh. Okay. I was gonna use my iframe there, but the cast time without green pot, Aran actually attacks pretty slowly. That messed up my timing. Damn, that would have looked pretty cool too. Green pot plus decent speed of fusion on Aran and not having it actually makes such a big difference. It is pretty crazy. And that's why I think Aran is so good in GMS, because KMS, I don't think KMS devs, they realize just how fast Aran is in GMS. Okay, gotta push 4 hours a day. Ugh. Make 1.3 build per month. Yeah, I don't think I can do 4 hours per day. Like at most, I could probably. Oh please. I could probably do like 2 hours a day, maybe 3 if I like split it between like the day, between like different sessions. But in one go, I don't usually farm more than an hour. I just, yeah, I don't do that anymore. Not. Oh really? That okay. I'm rusty on Aran. Thread the needle? Easy. I think if he does the flame breath, I can just kill him right now. Unless he does lasers. Or poison. I always call it lasers, but some people call it poison. I'm like, that makes a lot more sense. A snake shooting out poison rather than lasers. I don't know, but it looks like lasers to me, so. Wait for Anna to delete green pods. That would actually be a change that would piss me off. Like I feel like most classes you just can't play without green pot. Shadower is one of them. Shadower without green pot feels so bad. Aran is like okay. Like I think dual blade without green pot is still like manageable. Like if they get rid of green pot, I would just have to play dual blade like hands down. There's no other choice. The green pot is the one thing. It's like one of the few things I hope they don't touch. I mean, but I'm pretty sure they're never gonna get rid of it. It's like it's been around for so long. I just hope I didn't jinx it. Yeah. Let's see. I've done 7 bosses. I'm missing Magnus, Hilla, and Chaos Pap. Should I try Chaos Pap? I feel like my Aran's not strong enough to do Chaos Pap lettuce. Whatever. Pathfinder with no green is hell, not worth. Yeah. Hopefully Hiatus in chat right now. That'd actually be pretty monk-ass. Wait, I don't have a bind. Oh, please. Where's my bind? Oh wait, I don't need a bind. I have super stance. Duh. This is why yeah, Shadow and Aran is just so good. I think they're like 2 of the only class, like there's very few classes that have super stance. They're just such a good thing to have when you're fighting bosses like Magnus and Lotus. Super stance is just so good. What rings do you use on dual blades? So right now I have 22-star reinforced, 22-star Meister, 20-star Golix, 20-star solid Golix, which is 20 stars the max, and then I use 17-star superior ring. So superior ring is the only thing I have to work on. Wait, I can't pick up Magnus Soul? There's no way. Bruh. Okay. Well, so Hilla, and then I guess I could try CPAP. Might not go so hot, but yeah. Wait, why do I even use decent speed infusion? I don't have green pot on. You know what? Actually, now that I think about it, it's probably better that double pendant isn't like meta anymore. I mean, like even right now, before they're forcing the switch, double pendant isn't like best in slot in terms of stats. But like most people are just keeping double superior pendant because they already made it. But because earrings and what is it, belts drop for newer players now, it's like you don't have to buy 2 pendants for you to get the good stuff. Yeah, you can just do pick up earrings, pick up belt, and you only have to buy rings and 1 pendant now. Pretty good. Dude, why are you? Wait, I can't. Oh. Is speed infusion not good without green pot? It literally doesn't work without green pot. It doesn't do anything without green pot. Green pot is what allows you to break the cap. Yeah. So without it, it's useless. On Aran, like most that's the case with most classes that have fast attack speed. If you have like slow, it depends on the class, but for classes with fast weapons, usually you need green pot to break the cap and then decent speed infusion to reach the hard cap. Alright. Should I try CPAP? Wait, I have level 25 Freud's Wisdom? What? Oh shoot, okay, then I'll just use it, I guess. Why did you pick up the box? I actually good question. I could actually use a pet, huh? That is, I should remember to do that. I haven't used Blackheart pet in like years. I actually forgot about like yeah. I'm just dumb. I don't know. Wait, I should be stacking. Should I just wait for full stack Freuds? I feel like I should wait. What gear does my Aran use? Oh, does my Aran use double superior pendant? Oh. Shoot. Well, I mean, whatever. Oh, wait, if I want the force set, I actually need to swap the superior earrings. Do I have superior earrings? Oh, I don't. Ooh, that's actually kind of bad. That's a problem. Oh well. Hey, ram time? What? What stack am I? I'm on 3. I'll go at 5 stacks. 4. I'll use Adrenaline Burst right off the start. Oh, Aran. Okay. About to reach 5 stack Freuds. 5 stack. Drop the thing. Okay. I'm not gonna use Maha install though. Maha's Fury. I'll save that to get my Adrenaline Burst up again. Come on, Freuds. 6 stack Freuds. Alright, let's go. I attack so slow without Green Pod. I think, oh my god. I'm gonna have to definitely use Green Pod if I wanna clear deep out next time. Wait, it's at 12? What am I at? Oh, did I not get the timer because I was in iframe? Wait, what? I'm pretty sure the lasers didn't touch. Okay. Just... Oh no. Oh no. Oh no! So dumb. I hate this boss. Things work one from Dual Blade to Shadow after Awake. If you find Shadower fun, sure. I think in terms of like pure from a like is the class better standpoint, for bossing, no. But if you're trying to mob better, sure. Okay. You know what? I'm just gonna purposely let them touch and just stay in iframe. Man, where's my bind? I want my bind already. Oh. Okay, almost done with phase 1. Oh, come on. Okay, no, this is good, this is good. Wait. Oh, no, we're good. If it dropped me into the rift, I sucked. Okay. I need +4? It's fine. I can keep the 1% thing, because that doesn't really matter. +2? Okay, that's perfect. And I'm gonna let the 1% thing stay there, and I'm just gonna build on my combo while, yeah. I think that's the better play here. Flop. Wait, no. Oh, that's so dumb. This game sucks. I don't know if I can kill it. Oh. I frame that. Oh, another one already? Oh, this is doomed. Why am I even doing Papillotus? I don't think it's worth the time. If it takes this long, I don't think it's worth it. It's not like I need a pop marker on this character if you already have a pop mark. Okay, you know what? Nope, 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 I'm done. That's BS. That is so BS. Oh, nope. I'm done with Aran. Imagine getting teleported out of lasers. Oh. Alright, note to self, never try Papillotus again. At least not on my Aran. That's what a dumb way to die. Oh, you know what? Maybe I should be doing hard will just so I can get more mirror node stones for will for my zero. But I mean, or not. I could just run will on my zero as well. All right, please, just give me a good flame. 28 dex. 2 attack, 24 strength. It's not great. 24 luck. I think I would settle for at least 40 luck, I think. Like 40 luck equivalent. Nope. Ugh. Not gonna lie, with that pop TP out laser, I gotta quit. I mean, okay, to be fair, I didn't realistically expect to clear, but I just did it for fun. You can make a 0 December 16th, which is pretty much, yeah, a month from now. You have an IGN ready for your 0? Nope, I gotta think of one as well. 3-line attack? 3-line attack? 3-line attack? Ah. Oh, you know the one thing about Shadower though actually is that unlike Dual Blade, I can actually take advantage of ID lines. Like, yes, Shadower has a lot of ID built in as well, but like for example, the new 5th job for Shadower doesn't have 100% built-in ID. So I can actually get like a ID familiar, and it wouldn't be the worst thing. Like if I got like a unique ID familiar, yeah, it wouldn't be the worst thing. So let's look at what badges we could get for 0. So Starter badge is really easy. Snowflake badge, Oppressor badge. Shadow badge is not really possible. Neither is Peaceful badge, although I do think I have Mush Mom and Blue Mush Mom. So maybe if I farm for like Zombie Mush Mom, it's possible. So we'll say Peaceful badge, maybe. Rebel badge is pretty easy. Mineral badge is pretty easy. Wave badge is easy. Oh wait, that's 7. And then the last 3. Oh, Lion badge is possible, and then Labyrinth, Apocalypse, and Void badge. Wait, that's 10. That's more than 10 actually. Probably go for the easiest one, so like Apocalypse, Lab, Void are like very easy. Lion badge. Wave badge is kind of a pain to get, so I won't get that. I'll get like Mineral, and then like these, yeah. So it actually wouldn't take that long. I'm pretty sure I could get all of these in like one day, like less than 5 hours. So I might do that like next week. But yeah. You have an Excel? Yeah, no, I've seen that Excel spreadsheet. I don't really need it. Like I don't go for. I'm not gonna go for badges that require bosses. So I pretty much know which badge I'm gonna get, which badges I'm gonna get. Sounded like Pokemon badges. True. True. Well, I think I'm pretty much done all I do for today. You know what? I actually haven't run Guild BQ with Excel in a long time, but I think tomorrow I will be, so I'll be part of the stream. But yeah, I'm glad the so I'm using like a different program to like stream to both YouTube and Twitch. I wasn't sure if it would work pretty well, but it looks like it's working. So that's pretty pog. But yeah, that's gonna be it for me today. God, it's so hot in my room. I gotta figure out like freaking venting. Gotta figure that out. But yeah, you know what? I've learned not to make promises about like if I'm gonna stream a certain day, because like I will try to stream more consistently, but it's like at this point it's like whether I'm just feeling up to it. So yeah, I don't know. I'll try to stream as often as possible, but yeah, that's gonna be it for today. I will see you guys tomorrow. See ya.